What's up, everybody? We got a full panel of beautiful ladies and Affy in the house. Let's go. And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Purple Pod episode 47. Number one show in the world for day inside right here in Dallas, Texas. Make sure to like the video on y'all's way in, please. Subscribe and go follow our Clips channel, Purple Pod Clips. Follow us also on the podcast Instagram. We're now live to Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube all at the same time. Go sign up for my new coaching if you're a guy and you need some help. Our new Patreon is also there. If you want to go see some girls getting kicked off, if you want to show some support, go join that. You can also become a YouTube member and click the join button right here under the video, and you can get some really cool emojis during the live chat. Also, new shirts out, so go check out my merch store. And we're now streaming to all the audio platforms, guys. And make sure to add the Instagram right now because all these ladies. Oh wait, I didn't post that, didn't I? I didn't post the fucking. Oh, well, that's fine. We're gonna do it after the show, guys. We're gonna put all their links in there. My bad. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever made that mistake. My bad, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and just start the show, bro. Why don't you go ahead and shout out where they can go find you? Thank you so much for coming, man.
It's all good, man. I appreciate the invite. I am AFI Kingdom, author of 37 books, YouTuber, podcaster. Yeah, your favorite artist ain't did that. Robert Greene ain't even did it, and Donald Goines ain't even did it. Only me.
37.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, talk your shit,
And
bro.
we still in the tank, right?
Yep.
So y'all make sure y'all follow me, AFI Kingdom, on YouTube and International Affy on Instagram. And I do coaching too, so I get your life right. I'll fix your whole life and entertain you.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you for coming. And guys, his brother's going.
I just came from Spain 4 days ago. We in Dallas.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Up? Yeah, the biggest international right here. No, so his brother's gonna be here soon, guys. So when he gets here, it's gonna get even more lit. Can't wait for that. Thank you also, Donnie, for being producer. I forgot to shout that out, but yeah, thank you, Donnie, for being in the house. To how we start this off, ladies, is we always ask, what's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work, so everybody can learn about y'all. You know, shout out to the people that came already before. Thank y'all for coming back. But yeah, we'll start over here. What's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work?
My name is Verdina Robertson. I'm 24 years old, and I don't even want to put what I really do, but I am a teacher and a coach, but I'm the most important founder and CEO of a storefront business, Defy for Health and Beauty, and Trucking Resilient. And so my memo is, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean.
I know that's right.
Okay.
She's a boss bee.
Okay. Yeah. What about you? What's your name, age, education level, what you do for work?
So I'm Alexis Taylor. I am 25. I got my degree in theater.
Here, talk a little closer if you can.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
So
make sure hers isn't muted, bro. Or it's actually not plugged in. We need a whole cable for her, actually. Talking to her mic right now for just a second.
Got you.
Yeah. I don't know. There should be an extra cable back there, Donnie, if you can find it.
Okay, so I am Alexis Taylor. I'm 25 years old, and I got my degree in theater. So currently I am in a stage play. It'll be performed May 5th. It's called Still Waters. I'm also an actress, writer, special effects artist, singer, like literally, you name it, I can do it, basically. So yeah, that is me in a nutshell. Talented as fuck.
Yes.
Get ready to propose.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
For real.
Okay, my name is Diamond Johnson. I'm 23. I'm a business administration major, graduate from Alcorn State University. I am the owner and hairstylist of the Diamond Effect and Wigs by Diamonds, where I sell glueless ready-to-wear wigs, bundles, products. I just launched my hot comb that just came out earlier this week. So yeah, that's what I do.
Ladies who are watching, go support. Yeah.
Please shop the brand.
Yeah. What about you? Name, age, education, all that.
All right. My name is Danielle Peters. I'm 22 years old. Just graduated from Sam Houston State University, majored in business management. And I'm honestly just looking to get into the corporate world. I'm open to human resources. So if you guys have any openings, please hit me up.
Hey, send the jobs.
Do you want to give more of a breakdown of like your age and education, what you do for work and stuff, or not really, man? It's up to you.
Well, we can do that. So actually, I'm actually a teacher by trade, so that's why. So for you single mothers, I get your kids right and everything, bro. I'm the dream bachelor. I'm the dream bachelor. You got your kids don't listen. I'll fix that.
I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids.
It's only a few people here with kids.
Yeah, so,
disrespectfully.
No, but yeah, I do that, and I do coaching, and I'm actually an artist. I'm a painter. I'm a sculptor, and obviously I'm a writer if I write books. So that's what my passion is.
You're a
And
big
then-
artist and
then
everything.
traveling, yeah, that's
You
my,
do all types of art, man.
That's
That's
my
crazy.
Man.
Yeah. Creative. What about
Thank you,
you?
buddy.
Name, age, education, what do you do for work?
Okay, so my name is Gigi. I moved down to Dallas last June.
Situationship.
I moved down to Dallas last June. I'm a nurse actually during the daytime, but I'm a bottle girl at night.
I know that's right.
She belongs to the
So,
streets.
I know
Go
that's
ahead
right.
and
Balance.
follow my IMG Baddies page so y'all can book y'all tables with us. Other than that, did I say I was 23 already?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 23 years
yeah.
old, so
An education level? Did you say that?
yeah, I graduated from nursing school with my
yeah.
bachelor's.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good.
Where your grades at? You got straight fucking F's and D's.
Say nah, baby. I was on an honor roll.
These lists,
You
baby.
can't. You can't even
Okay,
get
I
a
guess
C.
it's on me. So I'm Kayla. I am a business professional. I work in administration. I'm also a model, and I have a business. It's called K-Doll Beauty. So I sell beauty products, lashes, everything the girls need, you know. And I'm also 28.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. You don't look 28.
Yeah, I
She
was
does.
like,
Oh,
oh,
Thank
okay.
you. I was
Good
like,
job.
am I gonna
It's
say
that
that?
college.
Yeah, you don't gotta be.
Fat
It's
ass
the
too.
melanin.
You like
Younger.
that?
It's that
Yeah,
melanin,
you gonna
right?
crack.
Yeah.
What about you?
Unless
Go
you
ahead.
smoke
Name,
it.
age, education level, what do you do for work?
Hello, my name is Tasha. I am I am 26 years old. I graduated from University of North Texas with an accounting degree. I'm an auditor by day, a creator by night.
No, that's right.
Okay.
Them the
and
vibes.
yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Auditor. That's hardcore.
Tasha's
Yeah,
the
the
NEPC.
feds.
I know, right? No, so ladies, tonight I want to start off our first question. What I really want to talk about is because I see online all the time, people don't know the definitions to these certain words. So I just want to know how many people on this table know the definitions to them. We're going to start off with what is misogyny? What does it mean when a guy is misogynistic? We'll start with you on this one.
I would think that it would mean like you're upholding the patriarchy. So in a way, like it's catering to the male, like catering to male like views or values. Yeah, I guess in a short way to
Okay.
explain that.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback on that. Very male valued, like yes, absolutely. That's
Just
what I
male's
would say.
opinion.
Yeah,
matters. Okay.
all about the males.
Okay. What about you?
What she said.
So, quit. Don't do that with me. Don't do that
So
with
Kogan.
me.
Go ahead.
So, a misogynistic man is just not the man for me. That's all I got.
and leave it there.
You're
That's
gonna
what
be
I'ma
last,
leave it
so
at.
we'll go to you last,
Let's
bro.
piggyback off
Yeah,
that.
what are you?
Not for me either. But honestly, just having always just a male opinion, everything is male views, their way or the highway, and I don't fuck with it.
Okay.
What she said.
That's what's okay. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree.
I agree with all
You
that.
ain't got the
Because
answers,
I would
man.
say,
You ain't
I
got
don't
the
know. I've
answers.
seen like a movie, and I like my view of like what misogynistic meant. Like he wasn't like I guess comfortable with being with one woman. It was just like the idea of like whatever he was feeling, or like the world revolved around him. So whatever he was
Ugh.
feeling, that's what he was feeling.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Okay.
said that.
What is that?
It's giving a lot of women in his environment failed him. He got a strong judgment, prejudgment of women and all. So I'm gonna say this. The same way a woman feels that all men ain't nothing and all men are the same. It's the men are the same way. Y'all women are beefs and y'all ain't this and this is and the third. So it's the same.
Oh, okay.
That's what I feel.
Well, shit, ladies. None of y'all were even close to what the actual
Damn, we gotta
definition
do
of
that.
It's
misogyny
a lie.
We got it.
Holy shit.
Arthur over there
coulda-
talking about.
Like I'm talking
Yeah, you
about
coulda
not
just
even
Googled it.
close. Like nobody was even like within a centimeter, like nowhere close of
Listen,
this
And
shit.
you just
A
let
mile.
everybody just talk.
So what's your
That's crazy.
definition?
Listen.
It's not what.
What's a Google definition?
Hold on. It's not about what my definition is. The definition of misogyny
Yeah, what's the
is the hatred of women. If a guy is
Ain't that similar to
misogynistic,
what I said?
That's male.
Okay,
that's
I
not
said
you.
their way
It's
or the
a lot of
highway.
Well,
women that have
can Google
hatred
shit
towards
now.
men just
Yeah.
because it's one man.
we're
or
about
they
to
see
learn
that-
about another word that's very similar to that. Here, why don't you go ahead and tell them what misogynistic really is, man?
It for my perspective, misogynistic is just it's painted off as the wrong thing. Like it's just a very masculine man. It doesn't mean that I don't think women ain't shit. Doesn't mean none of that, bro. It's like people on the internet, they don't know the terms of shit and they blow the fucking shit up and they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. It's just about just knowing your place on the chessboard. That's what it means. Right? So some women, they want a companion, some women want a leader, and some women want a partner. So you as a woman, you got to figure out which one you want, and then the leader is the misogynist angle. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I think that you're bad or anything like that. It's just that if we're in a relationship, I feel like we don't have to battle for like who's the one calling the shots. It doesn't mean like you ain't nothing, you're a child. I don't mean that. It just means like I have the final say so, but you understand that. That's the difference. That I don't have to like say, oh, I'm the man. Like if I gotta be like I'm the man of that, that's too much. Like just some women understand that, and even for me, international AFI, I travel, so I go to places to where like if I go to Thailand, if I go to Africa, like women are raised to that standard, so I don't have to communicate it.
They're submissive.
I was just gonna
they
say,
just like that.
Very
So it's not even like, oh, I got game, I gotta tell them, I gotta break. They're raised like that. So they
But
just
why
understand
do
it.
they look up to the Black Western culture? I'm gonna say this. I've heard so many times Black women are envied, but so many want that quote unquote independent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're trapped in it. I ain't gonna say we're trapped in it.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? But we're trapped in that. But other women are like, oh, I wish I had that strength. Oh, I wish I had. You get what I'm saying?
don't want
Like the same ones that y'all like in those other cultures, they said they're that submissive. They telling us,
They want to
I
be
wish
us.
I had a backbone like you. Like,
This is the thing-
teach me.
This is the thing, like with like just dating and just women and just all of that shit. Like, it's not guaranteed. So what I'm saying is, and I learned this like even from
It's
coaching,
not guaranteed.
because it's not that a man is the leader. The man is the leader.
Correct.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
100%
Totally.
correct.
Super chat.
Let me say something real quick. Okay. A lot of men want to lead. Yeah, in the Bible it say the man's supposed to lead, but if you don't even know if the man doesn't even know who he's supposed to be led by, if he don't have no direction, you not leading me no fucking where.
Because let me tell you this.
Nah,
Let me
for
tell you
real.
this.
He's not a
If
man.
you ask
He's a
me,
boy.
if you were to ask me what my direction is in life and the shit that I was gonna go do, what we at 904, we can go on to like 913.
No, it's more. It's
and
more
I
than
know.
just. It's more than just like what you got for your future plans. It's
No.
like
I know. I'm talking about the vibe, but I'm just saying, like, so for me, like, I coach Cat, so I may coach a Cat, right? So he may be like, hey, this girl left me. What the fuck should I do? And I can ask him, like, hey, what do you want to do in life? He'll tell me he don't know. That tells me everything right there.
yeah.
So you're having problems in your relationship, but you don't even know where the fuck you want to go. So that's like 67% right there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, a lot of men want to lead and be the leader because that's what it's in the Bible, but you can't lead me nowhere if you don't even know where you're going.
But
or
a real
who you're
man
led by.
But a real man automatically knows that. You don't even have to explain it. I'm gonna say this: the partner that I am with, it was just something about him. I didn't have to act. I didn't have to say nothing. Like, I didn't have to. He knew when he met me at the age that we met. I was already established, so I don't have to say like, "Oh yeah, I got this. This is what you got. What you gonna do?" He laid his plan out to me and in front of me, and I never had to ask him.
Right.
So that right there, baby, where we going?
It made you wet.
Where we going?
It made you wet.
We
The
going
difference
what?
between a boy and a man is
It made you wet,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, a lot of
we
y'all
going where?
boys.
Because I don't.
And see, that's the point. Because
I want to know. Tell me when.
see,
where,
cats
when,
don't
who,
understand
how.
that
Okay.
you can make the women wet without talking sexual, bro. See, cats don't understand that shit. Like you being in that position, and the woman
Take it
knows.
out a little bit more, Donnie.
it makes her feel it makes her feel safe to follow
Secure.
when you actually know or seem like you know what the fuck you talking about.
Because it's
Yeah,
It
protect,
it's the
provides
same shit.
security.
Right.
and
It's just like the same thing because in Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to him, but he fucked this shit up.
heart attack.
He fucked the shit up because because let me explain myself, because he got these cats thinking that if you make six figures you're the man automatically.
Yes, he do.
No, you ain't. You could be a square ass fucking nerd with no fucking game, no discernment, no awareness, but you're a fucking tech guy and make six figures, and you come in like, well, I make six figures, so listen to me.
Don't mean
Women don't give a fuck about that shit.
Especially if
We
you
want
got
to
your
know if
own
you can
money.
lead. We want to know if you can lead.
Simple.
It has to do
Yeah,
with the
so-
traits
so
that
that's
you
the
naturally
security that
So
you
it be
need.
these guys that ain't got no
Yeah.
fucking nuts, no fucking like swagger or nothing, but they like maybe have a good job and shit. Be like, well, I make six figures.
No stability.
That fucking shit don't mean
Okay,
nothing.
money
say
don't
this.
mean nothing to a
I
bitch
know
that got it.
somebody, a male.
Exactly. Even then,
It's
morals,
2023.
values, and it
Fuck
needs to
the
make
niggas
sense
with money.
to treat me
We
right.
are
whether
the
you have
niggas
money
one
or
mic,
not.
Okay,
ladies.
and that's really why these niggas got their booty in a tight hole, cause we ain't taking it no more.
Money isn't enough today. It's not
not.
enough.
I need you
And
to love me.
I'm gonna say this.
correctly.
I'm very observant. I come from a psychology background. Before I met who I with, all the men that I came across were like, and. I seen men that were married for years. Y'all. When a man, people want to talk about a woman making money and how her making so much money cancel her out.
Right.
But when a male makes so much money, you're the cheater. You're the one that's been cheating on. You're the one that's been cheating on your wife. Good thing he's not on social media.
Good thing.
But you're the one that's been cheating on your wife for 30 plus years. I know for a fact you've been cheating for 10 years. That's a whole relationship.
That's crazy.
Now you're confused because within that matrimony, you was dancing with the devil for 10 years. So now you're confused. So now you want to separate. But now you asking for the side chick to be faithful to you, but she already seen how you did a 30-year marriage.
Hey, speaking of confusion, I'm trying to tie this back around to the original question of the
Dude, I
difference
feel the
between
same
misogyny
fucking way.
and-
I've been so lost this
So-
fucking last 15 minutes. Holy
Misogyny. He feel like because he make good money, he can get anybody like
He can have his cake and
Hold
eat
on,
it
He
too.
can have
hold
his
on.
cake and
Let's
eat it
like cut
too.
this all back really quick. Misogyny is exactly what the fuck I said it was. It's the hatred of fucking women, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What we're kind of talking about more now is frame. A
Okay.
guy who holds his frame or a woman that walks into his frame.
Mhm.
That's a guy. Y'all want a guy that's in his frame. Y'all want a guy y'all are coming into his life and he has his shit together.
Mhm.
He's a good
You
guy
want
and everything.
fuck up ones. You
Yes,
want us to talk
but
about
like
fuck
so
up.
that's what we're kind of more talking about, like the difference between frames and stuff, and we're just talking about all types of crazy shit now. Let's kind of go back to kind of what we were talking about though, cheating though. Let's just ask this: is cheating the same between men and women?
Hell no.
No,
It's the
absolutely
same.
not.
Hell no.
It can be.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say it depends.
We're gonna say one at a time, guys. Like let
I
everybody
feel
talk
like
about
it
the table.
depends because if you like, because in some instances, sometimes women do want to have their cake and eat it too, just like men do.
That's
So-
a masculine
so then, yeah.
energy.
Okay, that's fine. What about you?
The truth of the matter is, like, as much as I want to say it's the same, it's really not. Cause niggas look at cheating like, shit, I'm getting a nut off, but we kind of look at it like if we do cheat, I'm just trying to make you mad. I'm trying to get my little get back, or sometimes it's just like on some relationships that like you really like that person.
Okay. What about you? You think it's the same?
I feel like
Talking to
men.
the mic.
I feel like men. They literally cheat just
That's
to get a nut
masculine
off. Like they just be trying to fuck, But
So it's not the same as you.
no, but women. I feel like if I'm not a cheater, but if I was
to
cheat,
do it,
but if I was to cheat, I'm cheating because I'm not getting something at home, and I'm damn near
Absence.
looking for my next nigga. Like that is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm done
absence.
with this relationship. Really.
okay. What about you?
No, I go off of that. I'm not a cheater no more, but I did used to cheat.
No more.
I'm a retired.
No. So like I can give some insight on this. Like I
No
can say
more.
I'm not a cheater no more. I'm retired.
Baby, that's what I'm
She's
talking about. Turn
matured.
your life
Thank you.
around.
I am mature.
Good.
Mature.
Baby, that's what I'm
Here,
talking about.
here, what about you?
No, absolutely not. I think
How you
it's
gonna cut me
different
off?
between men and women. I feel like when men cheat, it's definitely more physical. It's definitely like easy for them. And in the community, when you cheat and you're a man, it's like, oh, you had a side chick. For women, it's emotional. We're treating it off of emotions. We want a new relationship. We're mad.
Yeah.
You know, it's like something behind it.
So you're definitely right, but you said for a second there, you said it's easier for men, right? You think it's easier for men to cheat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll
it's
go back to that in
easier.
just a second. But yeah, so what do you think? Is cheating the same for men and women?
I don't think so.
I really don't think so. I'm gonna piggyback off what everybody else said. I definitely think that when women cheat, it's mostly because either it's a get back, or it's because they're losing feelings for that person, or it's because, hey, this other person is showing me something that my man isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very emotionally based, and most likely I've seen that women who really are in a relationship and love their person will never like jeopardize it by cheating.
Yep.
I feel like with men, they'll definitely jeopardize a good thing based off what everybody else is saying. Like,
And they'll still love their wife even after they do it.
I definitely.
I feel like
Yeah, they love to
men
say
can
that
love
shit.
two women. I really do feel like
But
men
I-
can love two women.
But I think that the definition
And I
of
hate
like the
Different
way-
love though.
That's what I'm
different love,
thinking.
yeah,
I'm
facts.
thinking that
Here,
with,
you let her
like,
talk.
I feel like with true like love, I feel like cheating shouldn't be like a factor, because I feel like if you really love someone, you wouldn't cheat on them.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion. I do have seen like, you know, men say like, oh, like I love that person, I'm just struggling sexually or whatever. But I definitely think that men are taught love in different ways versus women.
So men and women are completely different when it comes to
Yeah.
this shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
like whoever said, you know, I think you said it's kind of the same. It's not the same at all. Like if a man cheats, it's because it's just to go take a piss. He's gonna come back to you and he's gonna love you the same. Like there's no fucking, it's nothing to him. It's literally no emotional attachment at all. For a woman, y'all are emotionally cheating before y'all ever even fucking physically cheat. Y'all are messaging the guy, talking to him, building some type of relation before y'all go and fuck him and end the relationship. So there's two different big hypotheses that are talked about in the book. Shout out to Dr. David Buss, The Evolution of Desire, one of my favorite books. He talks about two different things. There's a dual mating strategy, and then there's the mate switching strategy. So some women, I don't think dual mating happens as much as we think. Dual mating would be like the woman cheats because she wants the genetics from a better guy, but she stays with the provider, the guy who's like a super simp and he provides everything for her, but she wants the better genetics from this other guy. That's something that I think rarely happens, super rare. Now, mate switching strategy, this happens a lot. So what happens is a woman's in a bad relationship, maybe getting beat, maybe fucking he's not making the same money he was before he lost his job or something like that. Yeah. So they'll do the mate switching strategy. They'll go and find another guy and they'll switch to another person, and maybe not to stay with that guy, but to at least get her foot out, or get out there and try to go find a new person after him possibly. So the mate switching strategy is one of the big reasons why women usually cheat, but guys don't cheat for the same reasons at all. It's literally just to like take a piss. It's not the same.
But let me ask you something, because you just said like a nigga can cheat, it's nothing to them. They can go back home and still love you the same. But I just feel like if you really, it's the difference between loving somebody and being in love. But I feel like regardless, if you really love somebody, you're not gonna want to do nothing to make me hurt.
You're not gonna continue. You're not gonna continue to make me look like a fool.
Well, here's the deal.
Some men are capable.
So not every guy. Hold on. Here's the deal, Pickle. Not every guy can even fucking cheat. Not every guy even has the options to do this type of thing. Okay.
Like
so if y'all don't want one of those guys, hold on. If y'all don't want one of those guys, guess what? 90% of guys out there can't do it. So go ahead. Go find a normie.
90%?
Yes, 90%. Yes, easily 90%. Yes,
I
easily
think
90%. Yeah.
Well, where they at?
Hold on.
I ain't seen
Hold on.
it.
I'm about to put down the stats on y'all. So how many percentage of guys do y'all think are virgins and or haven't had sex within the last year?
A percentage?
Yes, the percentage of men of 18 to 30. 18 to 30. Guys 18 to 30 who have not had sex within the last year. How many percentage of them in America?
That haven't?
Yeah,
I
have
say
not.
shit,
1%.
0.5%.
Like 5%? 35?
Zero. Be for real.
I said
0?
1%.
1%?
Zero.
2?
Realistically, probably 10.
Realistically, I'm not gonna lie, there's not that. I feel like there's a small percentage of like fine men that have options, and then there's a bunch. I don't know. I think 60%.
Is this voluntarily?
Here, hold on.
Because we're talking.
You said how much?
Hear the age range?
Yeah, like 18 to 35.
18 to
34,
30.
but we also got to think
30.
about like people's looks and like personalities and like income level and like the way where they live.
And she
and,
said they're
like,
simple.
Yeah. So ladies, she is on point, and what y'all aren't understanding is, do y'all see the guy that works at Taco Bell drive-thru? Do y'all see the guys working at Walmart? They're usually not even options, but this is a lot of the normal men. okay, but they're not even seen. So when y'all are like, oh, I can't believe this, the number is 30,
It's
is
because our
33%.
surroundings.
She was close because you already came on the show, so you heard me say last time.
I don't
Cheater.
remember, but
But
yeah,
like,
I
but no,
guess.
it's actually 1/3 of men have not had sex over this last year. Okay,
That's
so
crazy.
when you really look at it, and then we look at Tinder studies and we see who's swiping on who, y'all women swipe on the top 5% of men, or 4.2% or something like that. Like that's the only guys that get swiped on the most. So when we look at all this stuff, y'all are all going up to the top guys. The internet, social media, dating apps, all this shit forced all the women up to the very top, and y'all don't even know it. You'll be Eskimo sisters with tons of girls and you don't even know it. And you're like,
I like the
The
simp.
Eskimo
yeah,
sisters.
yeah, but
I
so
like
like
the
here's the
simp.
but
That's
it goes
funny.
back to the cheating thing.
I
The
love
thing
them.
is, you can choose one of those top guys. I just think that you should accept the fact that he's not going to be faithful. And like a lot of guys are learning to be honest
simp.
about this. Yes.
No,
Yes.
are you
You have
telling
to-
us to
Yeah.
downgrade?
Well, no. Well,
So
I'm
we
saying
should
that he
settle.
can,
No, I don't feel like. Let me say something.
it's not a love
A
thing, though.
simp is not a downgrade. A simp is someone that is fulfilling all your needs. A billionaire don't walk around with Gucci, Prada. He got Target. He got a
No, but
Target
he
load
just
on.
said we need
Feel
to
what I'm saying?
settle for
So
the
he's
ones that's
simple.
gonna
So
cheat.
you
Well,
might
she's right.
swipe.
She's
You
right,
might
though.
swipe across a guy who got a white tee, looks warmy, homey, and you don't know. Like, this man can provide. He's sweet. He's all of that.
Yeah,
He's all of
but
that.
yeah,
but
y'all
you don't
need to
know it,
understand-
You don't see
That's not
it.
y'all need to understand that
because we're all
humility.
materialistic.
Humility is about to be the
Yeah.
new thing over the next decade, because y'all think, or not y'all specifically, but society really is propping up the Gucci, propping up the Louis, propping up all this bullshit. But we're all slowly starting to realize this is bullshit.
worth
Those
it.
guys are actually in debt usually.
We
They're
get it.
actually
Yeah,
not
broke
the
as
guys.
hell.
So,
They get
Broke
it for
as
having
hell.
a nice in Paris.
but no, all it takes is
No, for real.
humility. And if everybody just realized what humility was and like what a real humble man looks like, y'all would start choosing
And
them.
they're beautiful.
But it's just hard to find them. Honestly, I really think that there's a lot of really good women and there's very few good men, and the reason why is because there might be a guy that's really good, but he makes $50K a year, so he gets crossed off.
I'm gonna say
And so like,
2023.
so it just depends how much they make sometimes.
For me, it's
Hey,
not
let's
even
let
about
our guests.
how much
Yeah.
money.
Go ahead,
Let me say
Alright.
this real quick. This is the main issue, and this is not even from my own personal experience. This is just from me, like coaching men and women since 18. Women have a problem dealing with the man who's the provider and get their pussy wet, and that's what get them in trouble, right? You can meet that cat who, I mean, every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each 7 of y'all got a dude who will take you on the dates that you want to go on.
Yeah.
All of that shit. Eat your pussy. All of that shit to get you to get your hair and nails done. But he don't get the pussy wet though. So that's why he ain't.
So
So he
to be
ignored.
technical or orgasm, because anybody can get. Let me say something.
No, I'm not talking about the
No,
orgasm.
no.
I'm talking about the arousal of the pussy wet. I'm not
Okay,
talking about
because
the
baby,
actual
those are two
shit.
different levels.
So you will meet the guy, and then the guys that get the pussy wet may not have their shit together. So that's how you end up. It's the balance of
Yeah.
shit. Because each one of y'all, I don't have to know y'all or talk to y'all. You women have a guy who will do the shit that y'all want to do.
1,000%.
But the package ain't the way you want it to look.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He ain't got that sauce
You
that
want
you want.
FedEx Express,
Sometimes
but you're
I
getting
want my all
PHF.
American. I want my all American. Facts.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't got the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm the all American.
So, like, I wanted to ask now really quick, if y'all could have the perfect guy that y'all really want. I don't know what height y'all choose that y'all want in your life. I don't know what income y'all are asking for. But if y'all had the perfect guy in like that like the picture in your head of the guy you want, but he's going to exercise options. He's going like, and then I'm gonna let you choose between two different things. You can either be the main girl and he has bitches, or it's the sister wife thing, where it's like what Islam and Muslims do, where it's one man with 3 wives.
I take the
Which-
sister wives.
You would do the sister wives, and you'd be okay with it for
Yes.
the perfect guy.
Yes, because a sister wife still comes with a family. It comes with
True.
support. It comes with divide and conquer. It comes with I ain't got to be cooking every damn night. I know my child, this woman over here, I love their child just as much as I love mine. It's the same way when you co-parent with somebody that my man has 2 women. My perfect world, when do you need me to pick up the kids? Because the moment she make his life hell, my life hell. So we sister wives, whether you want it or not, baby. We heard.
You much rather do it that.
I'd
Well,
rather
like
watch-
we're gonna save that if the guy does like the you're the main and the bitches thing. Those girls don't get nearly what the main gets. Like basically, if they're a bitch, they only get fucked in dinner and like that's it.
But
basically.
that takes those ones that got bitches on the side. that's another
It,
nature
it's
of
like
a
a hard
man.
thing on the woman. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like, too.
another nature on a man.
It
Like
is hard.
Well, let's
he
also
don't know
just
how
talk
to cut
about
that roughness off when he might be with y'all, but you gonna say that line becomes blurred and that becomes an ego versus him being within these 4 women and this
And
is
it's
who
y'all
he
are a family unit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what about you? And we're gonna
Um,
say the perfect guy though. Like we're not gonna say just the last guy you fucked with or some
So
chump
both
on
of
the
them
street.
are perfect.
We're gonna say a perfect
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna say perfect. I kind of like base it off of like kind of like what I'm in now. Honestly, I kind of would want to be like. Sadly, I would want to be like the main chick. I want that attention.
You'd
I
wanna do
want to
something
feel
like
like I'm special. Even though like we're probably fucking these girls or whenever like every other Saturday or wherever the case may be. Like, I mean, it's not that deep because I know like at the end of the day, like I'm secure. He's taking care of me. I'm his. Like at the end of the day, so like
You got that say
Okay.
so.
Okay.
yeah, I got to say so.
What-
I really basically run the shit. But
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
real quick, what's
Yeah.
the
You would technically be running it. You would be running it.
You picking.
He said either be with a man that like you decide.
Well, he's the best guy,
yeah.
but one of those
Perfect
two
guy.
different scenarios
Yeah.
where like you're the main and he has bitches, or the sister wife set up like the Islam do. Like
Me
Islam do.
personally, I'm so sorry. I'm not finna willingly share my nigga. If I'm the main and you got side bitches, I don't know about them. I can't see. I'm blind.
You'd like
Okay.
you would
Nah,
like
for real.
At this point,
you'd want him to lie
like,
to you about it if he did do it.
like I mean, I just feel like I can't just willingly share my man.
Yeah.
Cause you got all these women in the house. Well, where are all my niggas at?
And I think there's a lot of millionaire setups that are kind of set up like that, where the guy's a
Like-
multi-millionaire, he's killing it, and the wife doesn't want to know about it. So
Yeah,
they do
like,
like
I
a don't
would-
ask, don't tell.
Yeah,
kind of
if
thing.
I
Yeah.
had to pick, I'd rather just not know.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I need to know.
Which
I
one
want to
would-
know.
Or would you even
She
do
ain't
it?
better than me. I promise you.
Okay, I would want to be the main, and as long as your bitches know they role, and as long as your bitches know
Yeah,
they
and they're
role,
not
and
gonna
they
fuck
know
up
they
anything.
can't fuck with me, and they know they place,
Yeah, keep
they
it
get
cute.
fucked, and they on the side. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna have my little thing on the side.
Wait, and you're taking care of home, and but them bitches know they plays. Fuck it.
Yeah, you'll do that
Yeah,
one.
they respectful.
Can't do no.
What-
Yeah,
which
be a
one for that?
respectful hoe.
Yes.
We not friends.
And
Fucking
somebody,
same
at
man.
the table could totally say that you would not
Let's
be
hear
okay
the
with it. at all.
23-year-old
It's up to you.
version. Let's
Oh,
hear
you
the
didn't give us the
23-year-old.
damn
No,
option.
yeah, you didn't
You
get
didn't
that
give us
option.
that
Because I would be single.
Oh yeah, if you want to be
that's the
single, then
No, I would rather
I'ma
be
be single
single.
as
Yeah.
fuck.
okay,
I'm
okay.
be
Well, that
single.
I would take A or B.
that can be y'all's answer. Nah, because I got another thing I'm following up with, and if y'all say single, that's even better. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
definitely single.
Okay, so I actually had low key tried the sister wife thing.
What?
sis.
Did you like it?
Okay.
I am
It was very short lived.
You're too pretty for that.
Okay.
No, for real.
It was my idea. It's my idea.
Okay.
So I tried it. It was cool. Like I'm still cool with the girl, but personally, I don't like sharing my niggas. So
Yeah.
I would do the main, but them bitches gotta sign the NDA because, like she said, I'm blind. I don't want to know about that shit. And as a former cheater, I'm gonna be having my shit on the side.
Let me ask you
Okay.
something. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Did you willingly like say you wanted to do it, or like you kind of like
Forced
yourself into it because he was already doing his own thing on
No,
the
no, no.
side?
I brought her in.
You
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Okay.
different.
Okay.
That's different.
Okay, but no, my
That-
question
that-
is, when you
that
brought
was
her
my
in,
bitch.
was it like the intent to have a relationship with her or
No.
just to fuck her?
Just
No.
the.
We was just a fucker.
Oh, that's
That's
okay.
But,
Okay.
But we kind of
Threesome!
we kind of all ended up,
Being
like,
together.
being cool. Like I said, it was very short lived, and it was a mutual. Like all we, like we all kind of
Yeah,
know
this
with it.
ain't
So,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
What about you?
So in that situation, it's my perfect guy. So he makes the money I want. He looks like how I want.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo. I gotta be number one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be the main chick. And if you're just using these side chicks for sexual gratification, you can do that.
Okay.
And you give me what I'm saying. So I'm gonna pick the main chick situation.
What about you?
I'm just gonna pick the single.
You say no,
Yeah.
none of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather be
And
single.
you're in your
we didn't know
relationship,
that was an
right?
option.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
married.
okay.
married,
Yeah.
baby.
So she's married, guys. So that's kind of part. So I need to go back to like the two people who
Yeah, we
said that
said
they'd rather stay
single.
single. So the thing is,
Make
a
that
lot of
call.
women right now are already sharing a man. I don't know if y'all are celibate or
Yeah,
not. I
you're
don't
right.
know.
You're
I'm not gonna
single,
sit.
you
I'm not gonna
are.
sit here and judge and say that anybody at this table is sleeping around or they're not celibate or not. But if you are sleeping, if you aren't celibate and you are sleeping with people, there's a very high chance that that guy's already sleeping with other people. So
Mhm.
why
They're
not
honest.
just be acceptable of what the truth is, you know? And like that, at the end of the day, that's all that kind of matters. But I kind of want to go back to knowing, since we were kind of talking about it, what are y'all's exact preferences? Like, if there was a, we'll start with you since you're married. You can just describe your husband if you want, so you don't like embarrass
Get
him or
in
anything.
trouble.
But I want to know, what is a height that y'all are looking for in a guy? Like, what's like the height that you really want?
Honestly, somebody who's taller than me. So,
Put a number on it.
like, I think my husband is 5'9", so around that.
Yeah, just say 5'9". Yeah, let's not embarrass him.
I'm also gonna say taller than me. I'm a 5'4.5", so I'm gonna say you gotta be 5'10" and up.
So you can wear your heels 5 inches over.
Absolutely,
Okay.
That's so
absolutely.
considering.
Yeah. What about you?
Mhm.
Yeah, 5'10" is not that bad.
That's why I'm
That's
saying
close to
that,
average.
'cause I'm picky.
So I'm only 5'3", and I typically like my niggas a lot taller than me. So 6 foot
That's what I'm
up.
talking about, baby.
So-
That's what
And I'm
talking
not
about.
saying all my niggas have been 6 foot up. But
Okay.
That's your
Preferably.
preference.
that's my preference.
Okay,
Yeah.
6 foot. What about you?
6'5".
6'.
I'm 5'8", and my
Yeah.
ex was 6'5", and it was the perfect height.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Got
think
some
6'3"
elite babies.
is like, what's the percentage? I can't remember the stat on that one, but it's like really
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm 5'7". I typically talk to dudes that's about the same height as me, but now that I'm older, I wear heels. So yeah, I need my nigga at least like 6'2".
6'2".
6'2", reasonably.
Okay. What about you?
Okay, I have mine for genetic reasons because I'm like 5 feet, damn near 4'11". So if I do get with a short guy, like we're gonna have like little ass kids. So personally, just to give my kids like the benefit of the doubt, 6 feet. 6 feet and up, I would say, because
6 feet and up.
to give
even
my
though
kids a
you're
chance.
a whole
For the
foot over
babies.
her.
Yeah,
What about
how
you?
tall are you?
And you can just say your man if you want.
I'm trying
if
to
you don't
fly.
want.
My dude, he is 6'1" and come with a nice frame.
Oh.
It's not just about height; it's about frame too. Cause I'm a,
By frame, are you talking about he goes to the gym? Like
They
he
work
lifts
out
good?
together.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So yeah, he's a gym guy. All right. Now
Like a
let's do
skinny
income really
nigga.
quick. What's the preferred income? Like, say a
We
number
can't
or
talk about
above, like 75 or above, 50 above, 100K or
Talking
above.
about yearly?
Yes, yearly. Yes.
My preference would be like 80 and above.
80 and above.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I'm gonna say 70, 80 above.
70, 80 above.
25, 30 above.
Shut the fuck up.
You don't get it all night.
So
I know.
I like my man to have more money than me. I'm about to start travel nursing, and I'm going back to school at some point. So I prefer for my man to be 100K and up, just because I'm gonna be up there as soon as I'm done school.
I can respect.
All right, so
Okay.
I don't even
Respect.
usually
Game
fuck with
change.
like
23
niggas
years
that
old,
have
23
your
years old on demand.
Dude,
Okay,
but
we
that's
still
how it is now.
No.
I'm a
Let me say, I'm not
kid.
saying you have to. I'm still young, so you don't have to make 100K right now. But as long as your end goal, you
Is
up
that-
there.
Yeah, we always
Like,
we
you want us
I'm
to
not-
be an
I'm-
engineer.
I'm not
I feel
making
you.
100K right now.
And honestly, that's something that women say all the time on the show. As long as he has the drive,
Basically, more
then
money.
then y'all would stay with him. Okay, but yeah, what about you?
So honestly, I don't even fuck with niggas that have salaries.
Okay,
I fuck with
we
journalists and
kids.
scammers. But I am trying to transition over to the corporate guys, and I would say at least 80, because that's what I'm aiming for.
Bang bang, skeet skeet, nigga.
What about you?
I mean, it would be cute to say, like at least 80K, but reasonably, like I just came out of college. I know nobody just straight out of college is even touching that. So as long as you got you a job and working on, like, I want a little businessman, have a little something extra on the side going on, a little hustle, because I'm a businesswoman. I don't want to work punch the clock all the time. So, just being
What
reasonable.
about you?
Personally, I have goals to make more than 100K. So, I mean, I kind of want him to like want to strive, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like I don't like doubt myself one bit. Like,
You know where you.
I already know where I'm going. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna get there. Like, that's how like determined I am. So I just feel like, long as he's determined, he's ambitious, or he already has it, that's even better. Like, but just long as he,
Working towards it.
working towards it and
Thinking about it.
Yeah, I would say like 100, like
100K.
to be reasonable though, like where I am right now, 80K is fine. 'Cause
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
A solid 80 with future projections to be doubling.
Okay.
Okay.
Every
Triple.
other year.
No,
So,
triple.
ladies, do y'all know what hypergamy is?
No.
Have y'all ever heard that term before?
No.
That means that women like to date across and up social hierarchies.
Mhm.
Cross and up. So that means that like y'all want somebody that just makes 50, like the statistics show 53% more than you. So like usually like if you make 50 or 100K, you might want a guy who makes like 150K. And like there's a reason behind that. It's because you're biologically designed to be prepared for a baby to come. Because 100,000 years ago, y'all would have died. You and the child would have died if you didn't have a guy that could take care of y'all. So like it's a biological and wired thing in you. There's nothing wrong with it. I think hypergamy is a good thing. It actually inspires men to be better men too. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Let me say something, Sergio. So since all the women over here, from what I know, are under the 30 age or under.
Mhm.
Now I'm in my 40s, so
Well.
I'm gonna give y'all some real game.
Mhm.
This isn't like me being cocky, or this is like me being a real man and me being coaching. She won. Let me tell you why. Because as a woman, you have to see the potential in your man.
Definitely.
First, right?
Mhm.
Because for me, I get money, right? But if I meet a woman that I meet today and I'm already getting money, she's not going to get the same level of investment of a woman who's seen it 1st. You see what I'm saying? So even though I can get you and I'm making the 150, that's cool. But she's seen me making the 150 before I start making the 150.
Yeah.
So even if you're better, I'm gonna give it to her.
Yeah.
So that's the
And
thing.
I'm
You
not
think
even
so?
gonna
A lot
lie.
I disagree because some niggas they forget who was
They
there when
do.
they didn't have
They
shit.
do.
Facts. And it's
Like
like
it's
they
some
go
niggas
get
that
somebody
like
else.
they
Niggas
get
with
that
no
Go back.
foundation and structure
don't-
though.
yeah.
Like, that's what I'm
the difference.
saying.
So that's the
But-
line. You want a nigga with
But
no
you never
foundation
know
and structure?
until you get to that point.
But
When you
can
get
we
to that
say
point, you
this?
get to that struggle and you actually go through it. And then when that nigga gets to that point of making that money, that's when you really know who that person really is.
Yep.
But
But
because
see-
you can
like
hold
you
a
said
nigga
that.
down, you can be there when they don't have shit, they don't have a car, nothing, and they will
Yeah.
still
Not
look
true.
at you like you ain't shit.
Yeah,
But
when
you-
they
but-
wasn't shit.
But you fucking with a nigga with no integrity though. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
butts back to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
can we
saying?
say
You don't
this?
really
That's
know
you
until you
still.
get to that point. That's what I'm
No,
saying. You
no,
don't
no,
know until
there-
you get to that point.
There are
no
signs of the man of how a man treats you when he's down. See, you all women are young, so let me tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some OG game. This is if you really want to find a relationship in a man, it's not about how much the money makes. It's not about how much he makes.
Y'all
It's
don't
not
care
about
about the
how
money.
much options he's have. It's
Yeah.
not about what he's doing in his life. It's about where he is in his life.
And how he
And
makes
that's
you
what you
feel.
gotta figure out.
And how he
Because-
looks at himself.
Because
Yeah,
you can meet
okay,
me
for
in
sure.
2023 and I'm just chill. I'm tired of these hoes and I want to settle down. But you can meet me in 2020 and I got the rotate. It's a two different. So you gotta meet the
Meet them
man
where they
that
at
you
now.
man. You got the timing. See, women don't understand that the timing got to match too. It's not about I meet a man. He got this, and that, and we get along. Like fuck all of that. You gotta meet him where he is in his life.
Can I say this?
You see
I
what I'm
got
saying?
a perfect example. Baby, I'm sorry. But when we met, he was just came out of a 7-year relationship. You know, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to feel that I'm in a relationship, that whole ordeal. I was mutual with that. Like we dated, I'm gonna say we was friends for a year and dated 6 months. So before we even got into a relationship, we had a whole year and 6 months. In between those times, we went celibate. We found out what other sexual, it got very deep with us.
They prayed together.
Yeah, like it was
Love
very deep with us. But I did not know his hardship when he was going through it. I never thought about he's making good money. I said started at 80 because I got him at 80. But I know his past year 7-year relationship got him before he even started trucking school.
Yeah.
So I understand that history.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless on where he's at from 80, he bought that home and I tripled it. Where he was losing over here, he gained assets over here with me. So that's why I started at 80. But I wasn't thinking about after 7 years, a man really do have to start over. Like I never understand the extent of a man having to start over, but I didn't know that in the midst of him dating, we're like going on dating or socializing. He clocking in and now working overnight, but sleeping in his car because he's waiting on the next apartment to come through. I didn't know that, but he's still dating me. I'm talking about dating bills were high with me. He said he almost been like, hold on, woman, like, but I didn't know his situation, but throughout his situation, babe, I hear your stomach growling, you hungry? I got your breakfast in there. I didn't know that whole time, so I saw him through his struggling and did not fucking know until after the fact.
Yeah, that's good.
The fuck wrong with you?
I know, right?
But let me add this to it. Like just being like you have to like see the potential in your man, and you have to be able to articulate that as well, because he might not see it in himself.
Yeah.
A lot of times dudes don't know their potential until the woman tell them.
A woman can
but
bring
I
a light.
see where
a
you
woman
was.
can, but then sometimes like no matter what you do,
A woman
Yeah, 'cause
can
I
make
was
and
just-
break a
I
man. I
was
don't
just
give a
finna-
damn.
Not even just
A
that,
woman
though.
can make as a woman that holds the power that you have. You can either bring that man down, or you can bring that man up.
That is true.
Yeah.
We make and break men.
Yeah, y'all make
We
and
can
break
make and break our
relationships.
sons.
Relationships are entirely
We can
up to
make
y'all.
and break that.
Let me say this too real quick, because we talk behind the scenes, and see, for the women listeners that are listening, see, this is the mindset of a woman in a relationship. So it's different.
It is.
See, so women who
in a healthy
so
relationship.
women who
Yes,
so women who
love that.
desire something and have it understand better than women who see it and want it.
Yeah,
It's a
because
whole different ball game.
I'm not gonna discredit you if you're not at 80, but that is the goal that I want you to strive to. It's not like, oh, if you make 40, I'm not gonna talk to you, but you gotta start. You gotta be in a position to get to 80.
You don't have.
This is what I'm saying to you,
yeah,
baby.
plans,
This is what I'm
goals.
saying
Here,
to
let
you.
him talk.
It's not the money part. It's I don't know. Y'all don't know. I don't want to get too deep on y'all,
Not
but it's
get
the universe energy shit, bro. Like,
Definitely.
if your focus is on what he has first, you already lost.
Yeah.
You gotta focus on the qualities that he has, and if he has those qualities, you can enhance the money that he brings.
Yes.
See, that's the part.
Can I say
Like,
this?
you want to walk in and he's making 100, and let me work off that. No. If you got a guy and he's doing some shit, if he's a fucking construction guy and he has his mastermind where he can have his
I'm finna put an
business and
LLC
the
on
whole
it.
of this
But he
shit,
doesn't have a
then
plan
that's what you
for you.
see.
That's exactly
And
what
you
I
work on.
did.
You don't
That's exactly what I did.
you don't have to see what he does first. That's what, as a woman, when you see it first, that's how he gonna see you
My
first.
man is a truck driver. You know
I'm
what
just
I
saying,
did?
Maybe I
You
think
know
like
what
a
I
man.
did?
Put y'all. If y'all don't listen,
Maybe I
be
think like a
single
man.
then. If y'all want to be single, don't listen. If y'all want to listen, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just trust me on this.
So,
I agree
I
with
agree
you.
with what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
agree with
Like
what you're
that.
saying. Let me just
I
be
just
real.
asked a
I'm
question.
23. I've never had no boyfriend. It ain't shit to do with me. It's everything to do with these niggas. I always come in and I look at these niggas and I go off potential. That's how I get with most of the dudes I be with. I don't never look for money, because at the end of the day, I got me. I'm young, so I'm not looking for you to buy me food. I mean, well, now, yeah, but I mean, you know, like just to take care of me. You know, I'm looking just, for a companion. I see the potential, but like she was saying earlier, like most of the time when you get dudes, that you see the potential in them, and then they just start moving funny. They forget where the fuck
They
came
don't see the
from.
potential
But
in
you was
you.
right
Let
too.
me grab
when
your
you
hand,
said-
because this
no,
is the
wait,
this
no,
is the
let me
line.
say one more thing. Let me say one more thing.
But women get confused potential and hope. That's the difference. I am a teacher. You cannot trump me.
I'll let you have that one.
All of this shit down.
You can drum roll on that one, please. Hey,
So I just feel like
man.
it has to do
Hey,
with
one
the
mic, guys.
man having a plan
I'll
for
give
you.
you that
Period.
too.
If a man doesn't have a plan for you in general, then
Or
there's
have
nothing
you
you
in
can
the
do.
plan?
It's
Yeah.
about like it's nothing you can do. Because if a man doesn't have you in his plan, period, it's
But
nothing
those
you
are
can do.
Hold
say,
on. Everybody stop really quick.
'Cause-
So, like, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Everything he's saying is really right, guys. But this is the sad part about what he's saying, though, that makes it really hard for y'all to discern. All guys lie. All
Hell yeah.
guys fucking lie for pussy. All guys lie
For your feelings.
keep you
Hold
around.
on. There's a million reasons why, but the biggest thing that y'all need to just wake up. If y'all leave the show with anything that you need to know, just know that all guys fucking lie to you. And whenever the reason why I started this show is because I wanted to talk to women like a father, like a brother, like an uncle, like a cousin, because a lot of women don't even have that male figure in their life to talk to them that's not trying to fuck them. That's just, I have a beautiful girlfriend at home. I don't give a fuck about fucking any of y'all. This is all as a, I really just want to help you. And if there's anything that you really need to learn, it's that all men fucking lie. But see, he's like, I agree with him on a lot of these things. And I think that you can lock down some of the best guys whenever you like raise them up. I think that y'all choose sometimes the wrong ones. The right guys are the blue collar workers, because they're going to become a journeyman in 5 to 10 years. And they're going to be fucking worth, they might be making 40, 50K right now, but they going to be making 100, 150K later on. So those are the best guys, in my opinion, to bet on, is what I like to say. But honestly, I just got done reading a book by Stephen Speak. Shout out to you, bro. It was a really good book about women and trauma. And one big thing that happens to a lot of women today, or most women in trauma, is that y'all will get your first love. like in high school or whatever it is, and when you have that first love, you give everything to that man. I'm talking everything. Y'all give everything to that one guy because he's the first guy who you lose your virginity or whatever it is. Okay. So whenever that happens though, and you lose him, because usually y'all are ready, but the guy is not. Usually the guy, because guys don't mature until later
9
on.
out of 10.
So usually you
I'll
lose
say
that
8.
guy, and after that you're like, you know what? That fucking hurts so bad. I am never going to ever put my heart fully in like I did that one time.
Oh,
And
no,
you will
not me.
only
I did it again.
But some people do.
And again.
But so hold on. So what happens though?
That's how
What happens to most women is they get into a traumatic cycle where they constantly choose guys that they want the leverage against. So they'll constantly choose guys that they perceive under them, whether it's financially, whatever the fuck it is. So you got to be careful who you pick, because sometimes it's out of a trauma response of why you're
It's because
picking
they
that man.
haven't checked their fathers.
Yes, and usually it's
Definitely
fathers.
got
There's
a lot
all
to
type-
do with fathers.
It has a lot to do with family, how you're raised,
It's,
everything. Yeah.
when you allow your father to enter, come in and out of your life, and do what he pleased with you, you allow other men to do that to you.
Absolutely.
Because you have not put your foot down to your father. These are my boundaries. These are my expectations. If you're not going to stick around, you can't be here for the finale. That's it. That's all. Once you put your foot down on their neck, it's going to be easy to address the men that come in your life. But I didn't have my father growing up. A lot of women in my family. I've never done it. And I'm going to say this. I never put my all into, I'm going to say this. I ain't never been in love since, this is my first time. First time ever giving my all into anyone. And it's scary as hell.
Yeah.
This is my first time, because beforehand, I seen all around me not to do that. Take care of you first. Build your foundation. Build your mental. Know what you know. Know what you want. Know your standards. Know your values. Know you. And when I did that first, God blessed me with someone that I was able to, appreciate him. He was able to appreciate me. And I ain't never just wasted my all on somebody who ain't never poured back into me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. Me personally, my father was in and out of my life. It's taken me to be the age I am now to realize that did have an effect on the men I chose and the situations I've been in. Because, like I just said, I would always try to just put my all in a nigga. I'm a lover girl.
Yeah.
I really am a lover girl. I don't do the cheating,
Scorpio.
all of that. Like, I'm a real Scorpio. I'm really a lover girl. So, like, and I think I was like that. Not to laugh. Not to
Not
laugh.
for real.
But I think I'm more so like that, like I said, because my father was in and out of my life. I didn't really, I had a father figure, which is my grandfather, but I didn't really have my actual father present in my life. He was always in and out.
Yeah.
So that pushed me to kind of go for dudes that's like fucking with me, but like,
Being
still
honest,
doing...
just being 1,000% honest with y'all ladies, you can't fucking choose a guy on your own. I'm being 1,000% honest with you. Can't. You literally cannot. You need a man to help you, because you don't have the skills to discern what a man is doing. Y'all are women. Y'all look at men like they're fucking women half the time, and y'all think
And they think like a man.
Yes, they think completely opposite of you. And like the biggest thing you need is just a man to help you sometimes. But how many women don't have a man to help them today?
Yeah,
How many
I've been
women
told
have
not every
nobody to
woman
be
can
there?
be independent. Like, let's be real. Like, realistically, I was told, like, not every woman, from a man actually, he's told me, like, not every woman can be independent.
That's
like
facts.
sometimes
That's
that's
true.
why females are in homeless shelters, and that's why they're struggling. Like, if you actually like humbled yourself, like, you would actually have somebody, because not everybody is fit to be independent.
Yeah, you can't do it. Hey, let me read those super chats, bro. I totally forgot. My bad, everybody.
He said, of
course she's a
Scorpio.
Let's get to this dollar. Michael Meatroke with the super stick. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for making hell on us for them pennies. #1 model on YouTube right there. BBC podcast, bigger, better comments. Thank you, bro, for the 10. Shout out to Afi and Sergio from Tunchi and JP at BBC Podcast California. Bro, I'm gonna be going to Cali in the next month or two, bro. If you want me to have on your show, I might come see you. What's the next one? Zoro's Lost, $2. Do you deserve to marry the type of man that you want? Why? That's a good question. Do you deserve to marry the type of man
Yes,
that you... Hold on, no, we're gonna go around the table. Do you deserve to marry the type that you want? Well, I mean, you're already married, correct?
Yes.
Congratulations, girl. You won the game. What about you? Do you deserve to marry the type of man that you want?
Absolutely, I do.
And why?
Because once I get the man that I want, he will also get the woman that he deserves. Because
What would you do that makes you special or good or a good wife or, like, different from all the other women?
Well, it's going to be specifically catered to that man and his needs because it's going to be the man that I want. So once I get the man that I want, I'm going to make sure that everything that you're desiring, that I'm providing for you, that I'm making sure you're equally as happy as me.
Okay.
Because it's an equal relationship, and that's what a marriage is.
I know that's right.
Okay. Well, but I would just say that like most guys that y'all are shooting for, like those top guys and stuff, most of them like want certain specific things. Can you just name off like a few of them? Like that. I just want you to answer this question.
It's not going to be generic for me, but I'm saying specifically generically, provide if they want a certain meal every day, if they want something.
You'll be the wifey in that way.
Yeah, I'll be that wifey in that way. I'm gonna encourage you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you're happy.
Okay. What about you? Do you deserve the type of man that you want, and why?
Absolutely.
You definitely deserve him, and why though?
I do.
What makes you special?
Because I'm gonna be able to anticipate your needs before you even have to ask.
Okay.
You're never gonna have to ask. It's already gonna be done.
So that's actually something I like to talk about a lot. The reason why. Yeah. Honestly, it's really. I would be surprised, but like my girlfriend is just like that. She's the type where she knows exactly what I want before I even want it, and I'm the same with her though. We don't communicate what the fuck we want. We just already know what the other person wants usually.
Cause y'all ain't tuned.
But that's what it should. That's how they should be. What about you though? Do you deserve the type of man that you want to marry?
Honestly, I'm 22 years old. I'm not even thinking about marriage.
Okay.
I like
She's not ready.
But,
we outside.
Right, I'm outside. But I will say I think I'll be able to reciprocate everything that I'm asking of the man that I'm potentially wanting to marry. So
okay. What about you?
I would say me personally, yes. But I will also say this is a tricky question to ask just because I feel like you deserve the type of man that you deserve at that moment, depending on where you at in life. Just because that's the type of man that you want is what you aspire. You probably you're not ready for that yet.
You definitely get what you give.
Like
I'll put it that way. You definitely get what you give. Like,
y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely
No,
I do.
You don't think you get what you give?
Like no,
nah, the
like,
world is
I'm,
pretty.
like,
The pretty.
Basically what I'm saying is like if I'm right now, I may want like a billionaire man that can just take care of me, do X, Y, and Z for me, just take care of me. But maybe I'm not emotionally ready, and I'm like still have my cheating ways and stuff like that. So I'm saying like you don't always deserve the type of man you want. You get the man that you need at that moment.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
I would say. What's the question? Repeat the question.
Do you deserve to marry the type of man that you want?
Oh, I totally feel like I do.
Okay.
Not to sound cocky or anything like that, but like I'm very, very, very interesting. You'll never be bored with me. There's never a dull moment. I always find a way to be creative. I pay attention to my partner like a motherfucker, and even then, like I'm not on the basic level. I try to like intensify whatever he likes and make it better. Like I don't know. I just think
level.
outside of the box a lot, and I just feel like it's never matched energy.
Okay.
Never.
What about you?
I feed my temple. I'm gonna feed his. I come ready.
Are you married to him?
No, I'm not.
But okay, but do you feel like you deserve the marriage?
I definitely deserve it because
from everything you said, I feel like
I mentally, physically, I feed you healthy. I feed your health spiritually, emotionally. I give you ground for healing.
Okay.
I'm definitely. I come with these aspects because a lot of men be out just. I'm not gonna say broken, but they're still going through their healing process, and men need that ground for that healing time. So I feed your soul. I feed you spiritually. I cook you healthy foods because I know your family history. I bring it to your guidance counselor. I let you vent. I give you that safe space to reveal yourself to me.
Yeah.
And so I definitely do feel
definitely
that.
Deserve it.
Yes.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
Let me say this. This is the old man talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing 50. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all ladies. And I think that the younger generation doesn't understand because they got the social media, they got these fucking videos, they got these goddamn BBLs and all that shit, right? So like even me as a man, like this isn't even being funny style. Like you would be more of my type, right? Because I like mixed chicks and shit. But these two right here, because of the way they think, they would beat you out. Because women don't understand that the attraction from the short term is fun. Dudes want to fuck.
It's exciting.
But on the long term commitment version of what a man wants, that look shit gonna fade out, and we want a certain type of foundation. And see, like good looking women and shit, they think that shit's gonna hold it up.
There's no substance in
And
it.
it ain't that. Like
It's not.
the way that a woman thinks and just says certain shit is just like, okay, even if I go to Colombia and I fuck a badder one than you, that badder one than you,
still gonna be
She
thinking
ain't
about
touching.
her.
it don't even. It's not even like a ooh.
That's why I'm like, God, I'll be
they're
saying
still
that
gone when I
bitch
come
fucking
back.
up.
It's
Think
about
about
y'all.
her,
So
yeah.
it's like, you know, so dudes, it's like, you know, for the fun shit, like, yeah, we want a fat ass, big ass titties and all whatever we like, but there's a certain type of way of thinking that a man wants that a woman, and if she's younger, she may not understand, but it makes her stand out. A woman that's open to suggestion. A woman that's open to
Coachable.
coaching, right?
Yeah,
because some women come to this shit like, I know everything. I got a fat ass. I got 550 DMs.
They're very.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah,
They
bullshit.
caught up in their own reflection and their canvas.
It's
Right?
ego.
They
It's
really,
ego.
They
It's all
really
ego.
caught up with it.
It's all
and
ego.
I feel like sometimes that's just a defense mechanism as well too.
Because you know the inside you fucked up.
Yeah.
You out of order, baby. You
Dude.
know it. You know you're not nurturing. You know you have a lot of masculine energy, and that's fine. I was at that point, and I'm 24. Oh my god.
You
I was
sounding
at
grown.
that. Yeah, I'm sounding grown, but I was at that. I had to mature at a very young, early age. I learned my why at 18. I learned my purpose at 18. So I instantly knew, baby, you gotta be more than just this. You gotta get some substance. And it started with me healing.
Yeah, no, good job.
I feel like men are gonna come back to the foundation at the end of the day.
Always, baby.
Yeah, whatever's.
I cut all my niggas off and they will still fight for me.
So look at this. I was in a relationship with a woman, right? So boom. So I was in a relationship with her, and we were cool. We broke up. And then I was in another relationship, and through social media, she was able to track who that woman was. And she would call herself roasting me like, you downgraded, all this shit. Like, you fucking with her? And I would tell her straight up, she's better than you. And she wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, oh, yeah, she ain't finer than me. You downgraded. And I'd be thinking, and I would just tell her.
Mentally.
She's better.
You fine,
than
baby, but you on Section 8.
They
She
really
only
don't
looking
get
at
it.
the surface.
Okay, still healing from what your
because
mama
she was
did
still
at
trying
3.
to come back. Oh, well, I got
I
a
don't
better
even
job.
remember 3.
Listen, baby, she is better
Yeah.
than you.
They don't
I didn't
get
say
it.
she's finer than you. I didn't say she's better than you.
She's a better woman.
Like, she didn't even understand it. I would have to tell her. It's like,
There's like an overall scale,
and she
guys.
would name her stats. Oh, I got this kind of car. She got. Listen, she's
You got your
better
car
than
'cause you
you.
on Section 8.
Morals,
Yeah.
substance.
It's really, it's way deeper. What's the
Yeah,
next
this is
one?
a perfect segue into that last statement you made, Afi.
$2 from Zoro's Lost. Why do women think their success is attractive? Amazing question.
Because they're
We'll start with you
proud.
on this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Why do you think success is attractive? Why do women? We're not gonna say you, but
I
why do
don't
women
think
think
it's
their own
attractive,
success?
but it's definitely a bait. If I walk in, I can be broke. But I know the times to be in certain places. Lunch times. 11 to
Y'all might need to
2.
take y'all's
I
headsets
can put
off
a...
for him to make it past it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, we got it. Good job. Woo.
I'm going to say this. I know my looks and my resume might get your attention, but I know it's going to take substance to sustain that attention.
Okay.
I would
why do you
say
think?
I would say some men like the ambition. They like the fact that not only are you like talking about it, but you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
So they find it very attractive. Like, oh, you're not just a pretty face. You're not just talking about it.
So you think the ambition is attractive?
Yeah.
You okay.
Like
What-
even the success plus the ambition. Like you got the degree, cool, but like what are you
And
doing
you
with
got
it?
brains.
Like, yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay, so the question say, why do women think their success is attractive?
Yes.
I think we're reading this question wrong. They're trying to be funny. Women, we don't think our success is attractive.
We know.
It's not even we know. It's just like, this what I did.
Yeah.
I'm not walking in the room like, oh, I did X, Y, and Z. Now who think I'm cute? Like, nah, this what I did. You either gonna come hard or you gonna go home.
Okay.
Period.
Why do women think?
I just think women are proud, and we come from a background to where it's like women really weren't in leadership roles. They weren't doing these big things. So now that they are, they just want to flaunt that. And I feel like as a man, you should applaud that, reciprocate, and bring whatever you can to the table.
They be intimidated.
Period.
What do you think? Why do women think their success is attractive?
Because my man said it was.
Because your man said it was.
Thank you. So
So
as a nurse, like my man loves that. He absolutely loves that.
Niggas
shit.
love nurses.
Okay.
But as like my bottle girl job, he hates it. He hates it.
Because they get the niggas.
Why do
not
women
even
think
that,
their
not even
success is attractive? Because my success is defined by my happiness, my ambition, me completing my goals.
That's dangerous.
So it's attractive to men to know that when I have an ambition, I'm determined enough to go and get that goal. So it's attractive to you to know that I'm going to be successful in anything that I do. And then in return, I'm going to be happy.
Okay. What do you think? Why do women think their success is attractive?
I mean, honestly, I feel like men are more visual people, so I don't really think men care what we do. I mean, yes, some men with good heads on their shoulders, they do like women who have brains and stuff like that. But I think what initially attracts a man to you is usually like what you physically look like, right? I feel like we as women, like when we think about our successes, is just like everybody else. It makes us feel good because then we feel like we are more than just our looks.
I did this shit for me.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like, I have this job, so this man's gonna want me.
Yeah.
Most likely, no. If I'm not his type, he's not gonna come towards me anyway, regardless of what job title I have.
Facts.
But I think it's just like we are proud because just like everybody else said, like based on how we grew up, what we saw our parents go through, the work ethic, women in general, we just, I don't know. I just feel proud to say, hey, I graduated. Hey, I got a good job. Hey, I'm able to afford things on my own. And if a person thinks that's cool, that's great. But if they don't, hey, it's for me. It's not for them.
It's like a problem, nigga. What you see, I'm more than what you see.
Yeah,
But a real man doesn't care, like you said. Like a real man doesn't care what you do. Like I met somebody like, and he literally says like, I literally just want your presence. I just love your presence.
Okay. So like here's the thing. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all because that's what the show's all about. Me being completely fucking honest with y'all about men and just how men think. We don't give a fuck about y'all's success at all. Yeah. I'm being dead ass honest. It doesn't fucking matter. You being pretty and a nurturing, loving woman is way more higher up on the scale than any of y'all's career or any of y'all's bullshit. It honestly doesn't even come close to mattering to most men, especially the men that y'all are chasing. Especially the top 10% guys. They really don't give a fuck. And if a guy says that he likes it, it's the biggest red flag ever. Be prepared to build a man for the rest of your life. Seriously. It is seriously, it is the biggest red flag when a guy says that he loves the success. Dude, how many times do I gotta tell y'all? Men love to lie to y'all to make y'all happy. Anything that's gonna make your coochie more wet, I'm gonna say it. And guys say some, and you know why they say it? Because that's what y'all want to hear. I know y'all want to hear it because every one of y'all said it. So guys who say that they like it, they just trying to get some pussy. Like y'all gotta wake
not
up.
even that. He's 100% true. I love my mama, but I always tell my mama, you know how to make a man lazy. Yeah. She had a lot of ambition, working doubles, paying. Like my mama can flip it. She's a nurse. She's making it. And this nigga think he ain't gotta do shit. Like he was okay being kept up because I know at the end of the day. Yeah.
Mama gonna hold it down.
Mama gonna hold it down. And I couldn't stand that. I could not stand that.
You cannot enable a man.
I couldn't stand it because a woman comes to the fact, well, I'm gonna take care of it. Like I make it anyway. And now you're once again stepping into that masculine role. No, baby, your money should be your money.
And a real man, the reason why a real man shouldn't give a fuck about the success or the career of a woman is because if he knows in his heart he's gonna be making $500,000 in a few years, if he knows that he's on his purpose and he wants all these things and he got this drive to do it, he's not gonna care about anything that you're doing because he knows what the fuck he's doing with his life.
He wants you to live your passion.
Yes,
he wants you to live out your purpose.
Listen,
that's what he wants you to do.
Listen. The same way we don't want no lazy ass nigga. Why would a nigga want a lazy ass?
I'll explain to you why.
It's not lazy.
I'll explain to you why.
It's not the work
Just back in the day, back in the day.
2023.
That's fine. But here's the thing. We can still look to the Bible and we can still look to history. We can still look to the Bible and history to know how to do things correctly today. We're just living in a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's talk
about it. You don't want me to get started on this topic. I'm a PK. I can go all day.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes
Whatever.
success
But
can
can
be
you
ask Solomon
intimidating
Gomorrah
to
is-
men. Women that are successful can
You know what's
sometimes
Or vice
crazy?
versa.
You know what's
You meet a man
crazy
who's
is y'all call
fully
it
accomplished
intimidating.
and
It's
you don't
not
feel like-
the guy who's already making a lot of money or successful. Like I said, the
Ain't
top 10%
shit
that
intimidating
most of you are
him.
saying it ain't about intimidation. It's not even close to that. Now, I agree with you. If you want to date a guy that makes $50, $60, $70,000 a year, you're going to emasculate him if you make more money than him.
Yeah.
It's emasculation, though. It's different. And whose fault is this today? If we really want to point the finger at the right direction, guys, the right person to point at is the 1%, the powers that be. They deflated
Definitely.
the dollar so bad, and they propped women up. Feminism and everything has made it to where women make more money than men now in major cities. Women are graduating at 10% higher rates than men in college right now. Women are destroying men because of affirmative action and all the privileges that y'all are getting. Y'all have all the same privileges as men, if not more. So because of that, and if we look at specific careers, women out-earn men in specific careers as well. So when we look at all these things, but y'all want to date up,
But
over
why
and
is that
up.
a
Hold on.
problem?
But because y'all want to date over and up, this is why. Because since y'all want a better guy, there's not as much any of them anymore. The dollar got devalued so hard. There's very few men that are hypergamous to what y'all want.
Can I?
There's very few men that like actually qualify,
Can
and
I
that's
ask you
why
a
everybody's
question?
fucking the same girl or
intimidated.
the
So I
same
have to
guys.
be my
Can
own
I
man.
ask you a
Here you
question?
go. Yeah. Go.
Okay, so my guy always say, "Babe, I want you to make more money than me, and if you do make more money than me, I'ma still flip out. I'ma still take care of the bills. Like I would never have you come out of pocket, but I want you to make more money than me.
Yeah.
I want you to be as big as you want to be." And so when he said, I'm like, huh? But then a lot of women can't even function in a submissive position if they are making more money than a man.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
If they are
that's
making more money
true.
than a man.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. It doesn't matter if you're making more money than a man. If he's still providing,
Yeah, it don't matter.
It doesn't
It
matter.
it doesn't matter.
But
It does not matter.
Just
but
don't be
it
broke.
it goes to the other statement that you made earlier about how like women can either bring up a man or turn them down.
Mhm.
The same thing with demasculation. Like a woman could be making a lot of money, just like we talked about, like the pay gap or like the wage difference or whatever. Especially in the black community, if you want a black man, most likely that black man might not be making
Yep.
that.
Facts.
Yeah,
Very
so
true.
you also got to think about that. So I think honestly, it's just like learning like I don't know what my point was, but basically I was gonna say like you if I don't know what my
It's just
point
really
was.
hard for y'all because y'all naturally want something. Like I read tons of books on evolutionary biology and know exactly what women want, and based off of your nature, like how we've been as Homo sapiens for 300,000 years. And when we really look at ourselves and the statistics and stuff, we're still animals at the end of the day. Like we're
mammals.
Yeah. We're not nearly as smart as we think, though. And a lot of our sex drive, a lot of what we do, it's not steered by what we think we want. It's actually the environment and our nature, our DNA that's pushing us to do these certain things. So but it ends up in this horrible conundrum where there's very few guys that are like, what y'all want? And then y'all are doing really fucking good, though. Y'all are killing it, making more money and stuff. And we live in such a gynocentric society that men think that we're supposed to say what your man said. Like I was raised to say the same type of stuff, but in the truth of my heart, it's not how I really feel. But I was raised to say. I have 4 sisters, so like I'm very much connected
What was
with
your
women and stuff.
who were you raised by?
So my
Two-parent
parents divorced when I was 5, but they both immediately remarried and both found really good spouses
two-parent
afterwards.
household.
Yeah, I was literally between two families. Yeah.
My boyfriend, he was raised by a father, and man, y'all, when I say, boy, that is a different stroke.
Yeah.
That is a different stroke versus a male that was been raised by women.
Thank you, bro. Oh yeah.
That it's it's different stroke because men, I figure a man that is raised by women, they can be easy intimidated by a woman. Why? Because it was a woman, his mother brought him down by bringing the father down. Oh, your father ain't he ain't woo 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 woo. Men ain't da 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 da. Versus the man that my boyfriend, he was raised by his father, and y'all.
Yeah,
It is a humbling as a woman. It is a humble experience to be surrounded by a man that is raised by a father. You have no choice but to step down.
Yeah.
Like that right there is gonna detriment y'all. You have no choice but to step down.
Yeah, and the best relationships, ladies, are y'all walking into the guy's frame. If it's ever a relationship where the guy's walking into your frame, example, say like you have the apartment and he's moving into your place. That's an example of the
It
guy
never worked.
going into your frame.
Uh-huh.
It's never going to work.
I
You need to be
100%
coming
agree
into
with
his
that.
frame and his rules and what he likes and everything.
Masculine
That's just-
energy
yeah.
versus me being the masculine.
And
energy.
women don't embrace that. I look at it as if
You're resting in your femininity. That's
yeah,
what it's
and I
called,
get to choose. I get to choose. Does this work for me? Can I lie about his laws? Does this work for me?
Right.
And I love that aspect as a woman. I love that aspect as a woman. I'm gonna give a perfect example. Snowfall. Unc's wife. Her problem was as a woman, she wanted the same respect that her husband was given. But she did not believe in the power that you had. I don't care if you were running a whole drug operation. You was in the background. Should nobody ever seen your face, baby? You are the queen. The queen sits on the throne. The king is in the forefront. So I think we need to start embracing our role. Like we need to be we the private investor.
Hey, preach. Hey,
Don't
preach.
nobody
Like,
need
she's
to know
right.
I'm the one
Hey,
that's pulling all these strings.
Donnie, can you do? I'm gonna go pee real quick. Can you do the
rest of the
Even
super
if
chat?
it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
dude
Yeah.
you got
All right.
now, you're gonna get a ring.
Say that again.
Bless
I
it.
said you're
Bless
gonna
it,
get a
Lord.
ring, even if it's not with your current boyfriend, because it's the mindset.
The mindset.
Shit.
He better.
The
He better
mindset.
though. He better though.
He ain't got no
it's-
choice.
Yeah, see,
He
better
best
though.
friend
You know what?
know.
Like
Certain
he
else-
better though.
You know what the perfect
Period.
example about the frame? How you just was saying was like
Talk to me.
the Kim Kardashian and what's this fucking guy's name?
Rob.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davis.
Perfect
Peter.
example, bro. Yeah, he was rich, famous, quote unquote, but he stepped into her frame though, and that's why shit didn't work because she was more of the opportunity than him.
Mm-hmm.
She had the clout. He just had the big dick. So she wanted to fuck him.
No facts.
She got something out of fucking with him, and he got something out of fucking with her, but it was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that he got out of fucking with her is possibility options of other high value women. But then at the same time, if they would have got serious, that would have been cut off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But she got everything she wanted because
Mm-hmm.
Kanye is a bitch ass nigga. Let's keep
He
it real.
is, but I love
that's even good too
Kanye.
because even though he is a billionaire, 6 figures, he's still a bitch ass nigga. If you fucked with Kanye and you know he had $1 million, you may cater to him at first, but then once you kind of feel like I can kind of tell him shit, and you might start like, hey, dude. You might not even say nigga. You're just gonna downplay it first. Hey, dude, why don't you go get me some gum and some coke? And he'd be like, yes, you know what I mean? He'd be like, oh, okay. Like so he has $1 billion, but it doesn't matter because he likes me. He listens to me. Mm-hmm. So then your mind gonna say, okay, what next?
I just want to take off. Let me see something. These shoes hurting my feet so damn big.
We're gonna need to move on with these super chats. We got a whole lot of them to catch up on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the question.
Throw them at us.
So we got $5 from Ombre of the House. Shout out to you, bro. Like the video, and these women will submit willingly for their own benefit. It might sound harsh, but it is the ultimate trust to make him perform.
Salute, Ombre.
I'm good.
Definitely.
I'm submissive. I'm very submissive.
I'm not off rip though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being submissive. It's just knowing who to be submissive to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, most of the times I do try to be submissive, but most of the time I really can't even get all the way into that because I end up realizing I'm not with the person I can really submit to.
One big thing I like to always talk about is that a woman falls into a role when the man is in his role. But there's very few men that are fully in their role. Like I'm talking like all the way.
Yeah.
You know,
If they're fully in his role, definitely.
It's very rare. But most women like I've had multiple girlfriends where like I had to do the 50-50 rent. You know, where like we split. You know, try to do equal and stuff. Like trying to do all the stuff like that. And it's never going to work because she doesn't see you as like the leader, as like the masculine role. But as soon as that guy is like taking care of everything, like doing everything like he's supposed to, like
she like, let me shut up.
She melts in his
like she'll fall right into it.
Food,
yeah,
because it's a security aspect. If I know like you got me, then I got you. If I have to worry about how I gotta keep a roof over my head and or bills are gonna get paid, I'm gonna be worried and nervous all the time. I can't be fully in my femininity because I'm gonna be worried about bills. I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to get 2 jobs. I'm gonna have to carry
and this all goes back to what I always say. we got to point the fingers at the right people. And just really quick, just so y'all know, misandry, like we were talking about earlier, misandry is the hatred of men. So like women that are misandrous, that means that they hate men. And a big problem today is like dating has made people so bitter. There's a bunch of guys that are misogynist, they hate women, and there's a bunch of women that hate men because of whatever trauma they've gone through and stuff. So the biggest thing is we need to stop hating each other and hate the 1% that's making us broke and making us fucking hate each other even more.
For real.
There's no reason for us to attack each other.
The
There's no point in us going at each other's throats anymore. Let's go at the 1%. What's the next one, bro?
We got this one from Hombre at the House, $2. All these women have horrible mic etiquette. Shame.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Thank
what's
you.
the next one?
I embrace it. Thank you.
I didn't say it. They did. They said it, not me.
I just say thank you. I love.
I said y'all was
We're
beautiful.
trying. Okay.
What's the next one?
I got you.
What's the next?
Niggas is wildin'.
Okay.
What's the next one? $2 from Umbre again. I wish they would pause to listen before speaking. I'm
Well,
sorry,
thanks for
Umbre.
your money.
Yeah. $2. Watch them snap at each of my comments.
Y'all make look
Hey,
dry
your
on
point
picture.
exactly.
Dude, he
You
literally
sending
paused
money
it.
just to make a comment.
They've been snapping at all of them. Yeah, it's funny.
This is called
What's the
easy
next
money.
one? We got $5 from traditional and modern talks. What up, bro? Awesome show, Sergio and the brother next to you and the ladies. Question, ladies: would a man's body count matter? If so, why? Does the man's body count matter? And if so, why?
Yeah. The woman in me,
Let's be quick on this answer.
I'm going to be reality. I'm going to say, I'm going to have to say no, and that's reality.
No,
Because at the end of the day, how many men you going to come across that got 2 bodies?
I got 13.
I'm mad at
90% of them.
Well,
actually.
but I'm saying, like, how many
Most of
will
them.
come with 2
Your
bodies?
face was funny when
Well,
I
most
said
of
that.
them do come with really low bodies, but the guys that y'all want, the non-5'6" guys, you know, like
It's
like
high.
the tall guys or whatever, yeah,
It's
like they're
high.
gonna have bodies. But no, you're very base. You understand?
Yeah.
Just accept the fucking truth.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Would you accept a man with a high body count? If so, why?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I've dealt with a man that has a high body count, and he's like been around the world, and he still like talked to me, told me I was special, and still wants to come to me.
Another
So,
one. Yeah.
so I feel like it don't matter.
Yeah. What about you?
Me personally, no, it doesn't matter. I was at a point where it did, but that was just me being younger because I came with a low body count. But realistically, like
now
I
you can't
probably
say
had
shit, huh?
no, that's not what I'm saying.
No,
Body count's
it's
still
okay.
not high, but I'm older. I know niggas. I
You
was
know
at,
reality.
yeah. I had a body count of 2, and my nigga was already at 25. So it's like realistically, y'all coming with 40 off bat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
No, it doesn't matter. Whatever happened before me, that's before me.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
cool.
Yeah. You don't care about a man's history.
I don't care about nobody that you
Long as
slept
you
with,
clean.
as long as if we are in the same vicinity and y'all are you talking to her, let me know. That's all.
Oh, say less.
What about you?
No, it doesn't matter as long as mine doesn't matter as well. I just feel like what's happening now is what
It's a
is
double
important.
standard, right?
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
shouldn't be a double standard. If I don't care, then you don't need to care.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I don't care. So.
You don't care?
Yeah, long as you
Okay,
clean
so
and
now
get
I-
tested
Right.
regularly,
Should make me feel
at least
special.
once a month.
Yeah.
I gotta go back
Yeah.
to what she said though. So, like, can the guy care about your body count? We'll start with you.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've only had
That's
sex
a good
with one
question.
person, and he's
So-
my husband.
yeah,
So.
so-
Oh,
Props to you.
Wow.
see, that was the
Yeah.
goal. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's the goal. But
I told y'all
All right,
she's
guys.
the inner me.
All right, guys. One mic now, but congratulations. No, so does it matter?
Should it matter for me?
go
Yeah.
fuck somebody else.
No,
Should it
it
matter
shouldn't.
for women? No.
Absolutely not.
Should it matter for women?
Don't ask me my body count because I'm not.
She
Gonna
belongs to the streets.
There's
Does-
no
does it
point for you to
matter?
know.
No, because I ain't telling your ass.
No, but I just want to know in
But
general.
he asked
does
the
it matter?
question,
But
does it
I'm
matter?
asking
No,
y'all.
it does not
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Like in general for niggas, no. Honestly,
No,
it
I'm
really
talking about
do.
for women. Does it matter for y'all's body count?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like for niggas caring about it, like it,
Yeah.
like they care.
Yeah.
It matters because that's how you can tell if a girl a hoe or not. That realistically, that's what that is.
Okay. What do you think?
Hey, one
But it
mic.
shouldn't
One mic.
matter.
Here, one mic,
Hey,
guys.
one mic, guys.
I say it's 50-50. Some guys care about it, some
It should
don't.
Okay.
But me personally, I don't care. Long as like you clean, we good. We good.
Okay.
I say it matters to different types of men and where
Yeah.
they're at in their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all.
what a long dick look like today.
Some men don't even ask.
I'm
the
gonna tell y'all
question.
straight up. every guy fucking cares. Every guy cares,
They
but this is the difference. The guys that don't tell you they fucking care, they're probably either a simp that hasn't had a lot of sex or something, and they're just happy to get whatever the fuck they can get, so they're never gonna give a fuck about your body count because they're just lucky to get it. Or the guy who's just not gonna say anything to you about it, and he's gonna keep you in the fuck only category. He's gonna keep fucking you, even though he knows that you got 50 bodies or whatever, and he's never gonna make you a relationship girl. He's never gonna marry you. He's never gonna take you seriously, but you'll always be in that category. So it does fucking matter. Guys really
Yeah,
give
they
a fuck
care.
about sex.
That's
And
why
we
girls
just
lie.
once again we lie to y'all.
That's
Y'all
why
won't
we
know.
lie to y'all.
I
Y'all
don't
won't
think
know.
no one has ever told me.
Yeah, you better. You better
Because
fucking lie because if you
even
don't,
to
you're
a guy,
bad.
even if my body count's 5, like to
See,
him
but
that could be high as hell.
You know what's crazy though?
Like-
You know what's crazy though? You can lie about it, but your actions, what you do, what you
And your
post,
storyline.
everything about you tells volumes about the type of girl that you are. And guess what? I have a ton of friends that are beautiful fucking women. I'm talking fucking 10s. And they have fucking under 3 bodies or under 2 bodies. Nobody would ever know, but because of what they post on their Instagram, but because of where they work, but because of what they do, everybody's going to instantly judge them. You're always going to be judged like a book. You're always going to be judged by the cover. So if you want to like actually leverage yourself to get the really good guys, you got to care about some of this fucking shit. But once again, we're going to lie to y'all and say that we don't give a fuck about it so we can keep fucking.
I'm going to say this.
But I don't
When you
even
say
disclose
this,
that
I'm going to say this.
information.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. When it comes to, because I have extreme understanding. And all I need to know is your why. Women that went through no traumatic experience, women and men, that went through, and when I say traumatic experience, I mean rape, sexual assault, things of that sort. They were able to step within a pleasing flesh on their own. Versus someone that was raped or sexual assault at a very young age. Sex was
Say grape if you can.
Grape.
Yeah.
Grape.
Yeah.
Okay. Versus someone that was introduced to someone at a young age. Now they are with this confusion of feeling of, regardless on how grape was introduced to you, it's the pleasing of the flesh, and it is very hard to differentiate. So from where, and I'm gonna be honest, I experienced grape a couple of times, and I had to be honest. My partner was the first man I had to be honest with. I went through a confusion time period where I call it sex demons. Let's be real. Grape demons. Let's be real. Let's be real with it. You're going through the flesh is too pleasing for you, so you have no controlling of it. And so, my body count may not be at 2. But it's because of the trauma that I went through. I had to figure that out on my own. So men do care, but if they care about you, they gonna want to know your why. And when they know your why, they will come with either understanding, and if they don't have no understanding, they got to get with you. You can't judge a book by a cover, but you got to be real about your story.
Man, you got to at least respect the man enough to be honest with him. And there's a lot of women though that will go through certain things and they're not even ever honest about it. And you have to be honest about it, or else it's not gonna happen. And like, here's the thing: I hate saying these things. Like women hate hearing the body count shit. Okay, but this all goes back to, once again, evolutionary biology.
Mhm.
We didn't know if the kid was ours for thousands of years.
Nah,
there was
for
no
real.
test for that shit. So you want to know why we give a fuck about your sexual loyalty and we care about a woman with low body count? It's checking the Carfax. It's making sure that person isn't going to fuck up later on. And here's the thing. Trauma for men, or men that go through a lot of bodies or do a lot of stuff, that shit is actually sexy. Guys with scars is sexy. A woman with scars, a woman that's gone through trauma, a woman that's gone through a lot of bodies,
scared.
it's not sexy. It's not. It's the opposite. And it's a really shitty thing about reality, but it's a double standard that we have to live with.
But it takes a
Reality is sexist, and reality has double
Yeah.
standards everywhere. Women can go get on a yacht in Miami right now at 18, and I can't. I'd have to buy it. Okay, there's a lot of things that women get as privileges that men don't get. So we just have to accept those things and be like, all right, like I don't get to skip the line at the club. Like I don't get.
I
to
feel
fucking do
like
all that
with
stuff.
the right man,
So-
scars on a
let our-
woman
let's let our
is
guests
sexy as it is on a man with the right
I
man.
can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
It
I can't say
depends.
that. I can't say that.
Here, let me go real quick.
Well, no, just real quick. Now, I'm gonna get some shit about this, but I'm a realist. I'm not
I can't say that.
See, a lot of these guys on YouTube are fucking virgin, and they've been getting pussy for 2 years and shit. I've been getting pussy since 1995, so I have a different perception of things.
Whoa.
Whoa! Once a lot of y'all was born, I was having threesomes and all that shit. No, but seriously, like for me, and a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm realistic because I know women for reals. I say if you like 25 or under, you cool. Now that sounds like a lot, but you realistic. Like, bro, if I'm
These
40,
days, that's normal.
If I'm, Sergio, if I'm 40 plus and I meet a chick that's my age and she been fucking since she's like 15, how could I expect her to
she gonna be at
if
least
she ain't
30.
married? If she ain't never been married, how could I expect her to be like, oh, I had 7 bodies? Like, how the fuck you had 7 bodies since 1996?
Lying
Like,
ass.
you know what I mean?
Lying.
So
They
I'm realistic. So I know for like young cats that's like 21 listening to this shit, I'm in my 40s. So young cats that's 25 be like, oh, hell, he's capping. No, I'm just saying, like, realistically, if I meet a chick that's like 30 and up and she had 25, like, that's not like crazy to me because it's like
if you do the math, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
actually.
if you have like 3 a year for 10 years,
that's
that's
what it would come out
30.
to. Yeah.
So, but dudes would be like, oh, hell no, she for the streets. Not really, bro. Like,
And
women,
I think they don't
Spread it
understand when
out.
it comes
Spread
to
them
women dating, that's part of a woman learning who she is and what she
Yeah.
wants. It's all about how you do it and first off who you do it with. But if you're now if you just I'm talking about just openly just
Everybody,
that's one thing.
Something's
But
wrong.
if you a woman that keep your business to yourself, don't nobody know how you move when you move in, you move with grace, you move with class. Baby, that's your book. But it definitely for a woman, it definitely depends that baby sloppiness. Come on now.
I would only worry about it when it comes to
together.
marriage. Like if y'all really give a fuck about marriage, I would just be careful about what you say.
Yeah.
Because the guys who are focused on marriage or like really give a fuck about marrying a woman, if they read the same statistics that I have, like if over 15 bodies, over like anywhere from 15 and 20, the rate of happiness in a marriage is like 13%. Like it's super fucking low. Like the chance of you having a happy marriage. And so it's like it's super scary for a guy who looks at those statistics. That shit's scary.
Is it because do you think it's because it's a man like to feel like not many had her? Like
no,
this, like
I'll explain it to you. It's like Aladdin. We want to show you the world. We want to be the if I might not get your sex virginity, but I would love to have your Cozumel virginity, your Germany virginity. You're going to watch certain things or do certain things. Like I would love to have your first experience on those type of things.
Gotcha.
And so like we don't. Like, there's nothing cool about going on a vacation with a girl or going to do something, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've been here before." It's like, "Oh, who are you with? What was his name? How much money did he make?"
I definitely females cannot tell a male everything. Like that's one thing I've learned.
Act dumb.
Don't be too if you know
Don't
he
be too
asks you,
transparent,
answer it, but don't be too transparent.
Hey, don't get me wrong, ladies.
Don't talk about your past.
I would say 90% of men, though, ladies, you can do all of this and it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
There's the very small section of men that give a fuck about this type of stuff.
Because they about you.
Because they can, though. Most men don't have the leverage to give a fuck about any of this type of stuff that some of us are going to talk about.
Yeah.
Like I could really trigger you off. We want to talk about Instagrams, girls' trips, girls' nights out and stuff. And there's very few guys that get to argue some of those points or make those part of their frame. There's very few men that can do that. Because most women would be like, fuck you, I'm out. I'll go to a fucking simp beta dude that's going to let me do whatever the fuck I want. Like there's more of them than there are fucking valuable.
Because there's a lot of masculinity women.
Yeah.
Sergio,
feminine men.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me say this. Like even like for me, and when I say I'm not 40 on the dot, I'm 40 plus. Right? So we're not saying like I'm 39, but I'm 40 plus. I know I look good and shit, but I'm an OG cat. Like so for me, if I tell a cat that I'm cool with a woman having 20 bodies, he'll think I'm crazy. And it's just like, bro, she been fucking since she was 14, goddamn it.
Yeah.
And if if
it's just for sex too, I would say it doesn't matter at all. If this is just a situation or a relationship, even just a 3 or 5 year relationship, then you're not planning on marrying the girl. The body count doesn't matter at all. At all. I would just say some guys, and like I said, only some guys even think this way. It's not even most guys, ladies.
Yeah, just be clean. Just be clean. Get checked regularly.
Yeah, but if you want one of those specific type of guys, be prepared to like lie or something. What was the next?
I don't want 50 and
I ain't got
50 and up. That's when we gotta have a consultation. Like
50 and up or 100. There's an issue here, girl. We gotta talk about this. What was $2 from Ombre specifically, generically? I don't know what that was the reference to. $5 from Dr. Matt. Thank you, bro. That's one of our sponsors. I really appreciate you, man. Ladies, do you believe in astrology or manifestation? I was gonna bring that up in a minute, man. You took my question. Do y'all believe in astrology? Yes.
Real quick.
I believe in you are who you attract. So I guess you can say manifestation.
I want to just we'll skip the manifestation part. Just the astrology. I really want to know. Do you believe in astrology?
No.
No? Do you believe in astrology?
I want to say no, but it gives me like an idea of like what to expect in a person.
Okay. You believe in astrology?
No, I believe in the Bible, the good word, and the book. Astrology, honestly though, astrology it's accurate because it's of the devil. That's why it's kind of accurate because he kind of like I don't know. It
No,
makes
it's
sense.
actually. I would
but-
actually argue that it's not accurate because it's the devil.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, but
actually
I'm saying
confusing
like
you into
yeah,
thinking
but
it's
it
accurate.
makes
Yeah.
he know how to make it make sense
Yeah.
though. Like it can relate.
Yeah. Do you believe in astrology?
To a certain degree.
To a certain degree. Do you believe in astrology? No. Do you believe in astrology?
In like a fun way. Yes.
It's just for fun. What about you? You believe in astrology?
No.
Okay. Dude, Matt, they're totally fucking lying. I heard them talking about astrology for like 20 minutes
Yeah,
before the
I
show
started.
started.
That's why
Yeah.
We were talking about.
Alright,
Let me
fine,
say
fine.
this. Let me say this. Astrology. I do feel that astrology is based off a human pattern over time and observation.
That's why I said to a
When it
certain
comes to
degree, like,
birthdays, okay, I'm gonna say this: Leos. I'm a Leo. You know, after observing for so long, okay, this is the conclusion that astrology came
We
with
got to be quick
for
on this
Leos
explanation.
and Libras. So I'm just saying, like, it's based off a pattern and observation.
All right, I'm about to completely just destroy all of it. They have done studies on it. It's they're scientists. There are people in colleges,
Mhm.
you know, they're not retards. They fucking did all the math to see if people born at certain times have certain features. It's all bullshit. It is absolutely all bullshit. The fact that people spout that it's so true is literally another reason, another layer of thing that's just making the world even harder and even more difficult for people to discern what's true and what's real. And it's just another thing that's adding a layer of retardation. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, we've got to stop this shit, man. There's literally so many good things that we can learn about other than astrology, and we have the internet today to learn about anything. If you want to learn about Islam, Christianity, whatever the fuck you're into, you could do it, and we're still wasting our time on astrology. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even worth it, ladies. Like, I really want to encourage all of y'all to just never talk about that shit again, and the reason why is because you'll become a better person. I'm telling you. It doesn't do anything good for you. $2 from Umbrella's house. Damn, she needs a spotlight that bad. Don't yell. I don't know which one you're
Who
talking
was
about.
yelling?
$10 or what's the next one? $10 from Malik T. Thank you, bro. I really
that's my
appreciate you.
husband.
Hey!
Oh, look at him.
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. This your wife. This is all good, player.
Support. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Support, Malik.
Thank you, Malik.
Look, you the only
And
one,
that's why
bro.
you the
That's
one body.
You the only one, bro. That's a spy star
Hey,
for you.
yeah, dude, Malik, honestly, shout out to you, bro. Like, you did what we talk about all the time in this fucking show. Like, there's not a lot of guys that get to, have that. What's the next one? $5 from Umbre again. I donate money to expose their redundancy. Do they know the meaning? I can always make more without even trying.
You're redundant.
Hombre, shut the fuck
I
up.
You're redundant.
Dip dry
Hold on, Dip.
chicken in that picture.
Okay, so somebody took my astrology one, so I can't do that one. But I gotta ask. This is something that's been really, really a big topic lately on YouTube and stuff. Does anybody know who Just Pearly Things is? Have y'all ever heard that girl?
No.
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 She's this white girl that's like a ginger, and she's like over. I'm sorry, we're very like we don't give a
Kingdom
fuck about
over there,
race
dude.
shit around here. But like
Talk
so
about
she got in a lot of trouble recently because she had a guy named Nick Fuentes on, and he's a known supremacist. Like, he believes that like black people should be with black people, white people should be with white people. He has very strict racial guidelines on who should fuck each other and stuff like that. She got super canceled for it. She's doing good now, but like she got
After
a lot
the
of flack.
fact.
She got a lot of flack from the black community, and she has a lot of black people that come on her show, so it was a big deal for her. But I gotta ask, because this is something I'm very passionate about. Do y'all believe in interracial dating? Do you think that men and women, or a black woman and like a white man, like, do you think that's a good thing, or are you the type where you believe that you need to stick to your race?
I'm gonna say this: as a black community, because we dated so much out, black men have projected black women to be these villains, and so they look elsewhere. So I think as a black community, it fucks with our homes. It really do. It fucks with our homes. The whole stereotype that a black woman can't submit, a black woman can't do this, black woman
question-
can't do that.
Hey,
So
answer the
I
question.
do
We
it-
got to answer the question.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think that
Yes,
it's a good
I
thing
do.
or a bad thing?
I feel like
It's a bad thing.
I'm in both. I'm both.
Okay, so I
I'm
gotta kind
both.
of go back to one thing that
I'm both.
you just said though. You said that. What did you say at the beginning? You said that. So here's the thing. Black women, y'all don't have a lot of options of the other races. Black men have tons of white girls.
I can't say
Hispanic-
that, baby.
Hold,
I can't say
hold
that.
on. Hold on. But black men, they definitely have a ton of Hispanic girls, tons of Asian girls,
They
tons of
do.
white girls being thrown at them. So it's a very specific thing that is just for black men that have this type of issue. This is why a big thing that I sometimes talk about on the show, if you want to date a black man, which I have mostly black women that come on the show, you might need to accept that he's gonna have options because they're fetishized the most. Black men are super hyper fetishized on the internet,
Yup.
but in pornography, in music, in rap culture,
Yup.
they're extremely fetishized.
Right.
So it's not
I-
even you can't even compare the
agree.
men and the women though. Okay. So but for you, why don't you go ahead and answer? Do you think
I'll-
men and women should, or
I just
black
say
men
for-
with white women or whatever?
I just say bloodline sake. I'm very big because I have blood type O. It's like the original like bloodline. I'm just very like I just want to keep like my bloodline within my people. Period.
You don't,
So
okay.
no.
What about you?
I'm not into interracial.
I think people should be able to, date whatever race they want. Me personally, though, my preference, I'm gonna stick with the black.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. So
Yeah.
but you think everybody
But
can do whatever they want.
they whatever race you want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What about you?
I do believe in interracial couples.
Okay. What do you think?
I believe in interracial couples. Obviously, I'm a mixed person.
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
at
What
him.
about
Leave me
you?
alone.
Yeah.
I definitely support it. I feel like love is human to human.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely support interracial relationships. Yeah.
Okay. So
Can I just say one
big,
thing real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I am very, even though I support like the interracial relationships, love who you want to love. One thing I'm very tired of seeing is these black men choosing these white women over all these black women.
Okay.
In
Here.
the
Hold on.
midst
Hold on.
of
Hold on.
degrading,
Hold on.
though,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here's here's the thing. Like everybody at this table that just said that y'all weren't okay with that. Yeah, that is so racist. That is supremacist to think that your race should only stay with your race.
You
And if a
didn't
white
ask
guy,
if
if
it
a
was
white guy,
racist or
if
not,
a white
though.
guy said the same thing, it would be perceived as racist or supremacist if a white guy said the same fucking thing.
But you didn't ask us.
I asked you, are you okay with interracial dating? Like, if you would support it, if you would say that, like, you would that you would want that.
And if you back door would have asked me, do you think that it's racist? I would have been honest with you. Yes.
Yes.
Like I would have been honest with you, but it's only because it's not that I care. It's that the fact that when you do say that is your preference and that's what you want to do, in the midst of it, you're downgrading a black woman. That is my problem. If
No,
that's
you're
your
not.
preference, I can't say that because
You're
I
not
can't.
downgrading a black woman just by saying your preference.
Listen. I'm not. I said you can say your preference, but a lot of people be like, I date white women because black women don't. Boom, 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 boom. That's my experience. It happened to me so many times. Player. You should have just said you prefer Caucasian. I didn't ask you why.
Well, here, let me. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because shout out to Maya. She's the first girl that came on my show. She came on like 3 or 4 months ago, and she's getting married. She just got proposed to today. Shout out to her, and it's because of some of the advice that I gave her and shit. So, and shout out to her. But guess what? She's getting married to. She's a black girl, a tall black girl, and she's getting married now to a white guy,
Yeah, 'cause
a
white
short,
guys like black
a short white guy.
women.
Okay, I know, but what I'm
They
saying
liking
is a lot of
us.
people though. But a lot of people would not like this. Like if she posts this, I just saw a video today of a girl that I really like online who's a black girl who talks a lot about red pill stuff and stuff like that. She just posted a clip with, you know who I'm talking about? She I forgot her name, but she just posted a clip with her white boyfriend. Yeah, she with her white boyfriend, and they're not even fully dating yet. She just did a little clip with him in it, and she got torn up in the comments by all of her black viewers.
Yes.
All of her black. That is racist and supremacist. It is fucked up. And I'm tired of seeing this shit all the time on the internet, because if the white people fucking did it, we would be screaming at them that they're racist, they're supremacists. Pearl got dragged and called a racist and all this shit whenever there's tons of black people that believe the same exact fucking shit. I hear it on my show every fucking episode. Every episode there's a black girl that says, "Oh, I only fuck with black men. Black men should only fuck with black women."
Because that's their trauma, and that's why I
messed
say,
up.
as a race, that's each's own trauma that they dealt with for themselves. Serena Williams, is it Serena Williams married to a white man?
She is. Yeah.
She said a white man treated her better than a black man did. I know a lot of black women that said white men treat them better, because a white man know at the end of the day, baby, she black. She black with them naps. She black with that bonnet. She black with
that attitude.
F2. She's black, and they embrace that.
Yes.
But what we hear from our men, the black men that we lay with at night, is
It's too much.
I like other women. I like Hispanics,
So
or I like this because
there's a huge
y'all don't do this.
There's a
this, and
huge
the third.
difference between
So
white
it's a-
men and black men. Okay, I got to break
It's
this
a
down again.
cultural
I got to break
thing.
this
It's
down.
a
It's a
cultural
cultural
thing. That's
thing,
what
but
I'm
it's
trying to
also
say.
about their options. Okay, once again, black men have so many options to all the races. I don't get this, like, as a Hispanic dude, I don't really get a lot of options from white girls and black girls. It just doesn't happen. A black guy has way more options than me, okay? So y'all got to realize
of their strength,
it's sometimes,
their image.
yes, they have a lot of positives. There's a lot of things. They have a lot of good genetics that people want. I agree with all of it. I think that's all an okay thing. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is whenever you're trying to say that's like not that he shouldn't be doing that. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what we're saying. We're
you don't like it when the
within
black
our
women get put down, but the thing is,
that's
y'all don't
the-
have
that's
to get
my only
put down.
problem.
Y'all
That's
don't have to
my
get
only
put down.
problem.
Y'all can also go and date outside of the race, and you would be more successful.
I
off
was
it.
add to
Fine,
that
but I
because
want to build.
And that's fine if that's really what you want to build. But like I originally said, that's fine. I think there's tons of black women that want to be with black men. Be prepared for his options then, because he's highly sought after. His genetics are highly sought after.
Just don't come with a bring down. You can say your preference. You're entitled to your preference. You're entitled to who you want to love. But when you say, I heard somebody say, I don't date Mexicans because they all in cartel. That's a lie. Like, that's like, why would you think that? So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
like,
sitting here encouraging people
it's
to
the
downgrade
bring
black
down-
women. I don't encourage
it's
that.
the bring down. It's the bring down. Say your preference.
But like
and
you
leave it
bringing
at
that up, I'm not
Yeah.
the type, or I'm not telling guys to ever do that type of stuff. I'm just giving you the reasons why. I'm telling you why black men are going to the other races. It's an easy thing. It's
But
because they're all
also,
there.
if you look at history,
it's not
we
because
have
they
been
hate all
painted to
black
be
women. And like here's the thing also. The black community in America has gone through an insane amount of trauma, an insane amount, generational trauma because of y'all losing your culture, losing so much stuff because of slavery and everything.
So it has nothing to do with y'all. It has everything to do with the things that we are battling as a black community, because we've been divided.
But if we can meld it, if we can fix it by melding together, America is already a melting pot. It's already a melting pot. The reason why we're the greatest country in the world is I would argue the reason why we're the greatest country in the world is because we're a melting pot. We need to keep mixing. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's not going to, I'm going to be honest with you. In reality, it's never going to be fixed. Just like the history of America will never be fixed. Just like racism, Jim Crow laws, all of that. We thought it was going to disappear.
If you want to have that kind of mentality, that's horrible.
No, what I'm saying
There's a lot of people in the black community that actually want to fix it, and they don't have that mentality. They're like, we're going to do whatever the fuck it takes to fix this shit. That's horrible to think that way.
But when I say the whole entire systematic, I got to understand, I can only change what's in my environment. I can only control what's in my environment. But in reality, did I ever think today that states will have these radical, systematic Jim Crow laws coming back? And I'm 24 years old. My grandmother experiences. I never thought that a day in my life. But that goes to show this system is their system. We can only change our day-to-day life.
And you know what would fucking destroy it? All those old fucking fat farts that are in the 1% white guys.
Facts.
If y'all fuck their kids.
Facts.
So fucking mix the races, and that issue is gone.
Facts.
What do y'all not see that it's that simple?
No,
and this hard stance of I'm not gonna be with somebody that's not my race is horrible.
That is absolutely not my opinion right now. Like I am dating, and right now I'm talking to someone who is another race of mine. That's not black, obviously. He's white. He's white.
Okay.
And I always date any race that is treating me well. I'm not gonna judge you based off of black, white, Hispanic, whatever. And whenever I post it, the most men that get mad are black men.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, why are you with this white boy? Why are you with this Hispanic
We need
boy?"
to stop making this okay.
We hate on each other.
But this is the issue: is that it's okay and it's normal for people to react this way. We got to stop letting that be normal. Whenever you see a friend that reacts that way to a comment or says anything, call them out. Say, why the fuck are you doing this?
That's so deep.
Like, have y'all seen The Little Mermaid? Hold on. Have y'all seen The Little Mermaid? Hold on. Has anybody seen? Hold on. And I understand that, but like I said, melding the community together is what fixes it the most. Have any of y'all seen The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Okay.
With Ariel.
Do y'all understand that in the cartoon? Did y'all remember the conversation that she had with her father? Do you remember whenever she talks about how she really likes the guy upstairs?
Kinda.
Okay, the biggest thing that he was getting mad about was he was saying they're savages. They're different from us. They're not the same as us. You can't be. The whole point of that conversation between her and her father is what the races deal with in interracial relationships. When this new movie comes out, and that's why the new Little Mermaid is black and the guy is white.
It was a
we're
big
about to,
controversy behind
but
it.
watch over this next few months. Watch over this next year. This is about to be one of the biggest fucking debates with the politics coming up. Race is about to be one of the biggest things that's going to be
It's
talked about,
already,
and it's
but-
because of these type of issues that I just brought up, and it's coming up. It's happening all the time, and nobody calls it out. Nobody says what I said just now, calling
Can I
it
say this?
racism
Can
and
I
calling
say-
it supremacy.
gonna be
Can I say
mad.
this? How do you know? How do you know that we're not calling each other out on that? Because I'm gonna say this: as Black culture, we calling each other out.
You want to know how I know? Because I have an entire group, a giant Discord of men. There's one white guy in there, and everybody else is black. There's two Mexicans, everybody else is black. And when we have these conversations, they tell me this is the first time they've ever even talked about this thing. This is the first time some of these things are ever even talked about. We're actually starting a show next week just because nobody talks about this shit. Nobody talks about the fetishization of black men. Nobody talks about how the powers that be are making this happen. So then y'all's community gets torn apart even more.
But you know,
nobody talks about the solution of y'all mixing to fix it. Nobody talks about this
because they
shit.
don't know where the
Yo,
problem
let's make
began.
all these
They
babies
don't know where the
black.
problem. They don't know where the problem began. That the problem began that when dark was in the field and light was in the house. When the master was effing the house, the mulatto.
But what is that?
The
How does that have
the
relevance?
Caucasian woman hated the black woman for that.
How does this have? I understand the trauma. I understand everything in the history and all the bad stuff that has happened. But if we sit here and we always go back to the trauma, if we always go back to this pain and this trauma and all this stuff that's happened in the past, we're never going to move forward.
You have to know
gotta
the
let
why.
it go.
You have to know
I
the
already
why
told you the solution
and where
to
we
it.
at.
I already
And
told you the
then you
solution
can
to it.
discuss the solution. You have to understand
There's
why
only one solution, mix.
white
There's
women
only
and
one
black
solution,
women
mix.
are at war. I ain't gonna say war, but we are at battle with each other because it's like a get back. I took your black man. I'm white. I can do that.
Well,
But
that's race. Anybody who thinks that that's an issue is racist. Then, if a white woman is mad that you took her man, she's racist.
No,
Boom.
I'm
Done
saying
with
no.
the
I'm
conversation.
saying, but this is like a deeper. It's deeper than just the surface that you were talking about.
All the shit talking would be ended really quick if people fucking knew what they were doing. But
Yeah.
most people don't think that it's racist or supremacist
don't.
to say that shit.
Because they don't understand the
if
true
you call it
definition
out,
of it.
Exactly. So when people like me call it out, if I cause a wave of a bunch of people to start calling it out, that's how
It's
we
a
make
problem,
a difference.
yeah.
So-
we're not gonna have a difference if we all keep saying the same bullshit.
On this topic of interracial dating, I've looked at statistics, and statistically, black men mostly marry black women.
Yeah.
I feel like
and that's another thing. Yeah.
Right now, it's just pushed on us a lot, like in the magazines.
The
and
vocal
the chorus
minority.
stuff.
media.
Social
The
media.
Kardashians,
A lot of people
they use them a lot.
are dating outside of their race. So honestly, and then I honestly don't get the preference conversation because I feel like some people just want to say their preferences when nobody asks them.
Yeah.
So and then when it comes to, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like if you love someone, regardless of their skin tone, it is what it is. And then you can't really say, like, they took our black man, because how do you know you would want that black man?
Yeah.
You never know. And then another thing is, some of these black men that get with these girls, they still treat her just as bad as
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably still be no Sarah and Lily.
It's just a simple
and Ling Ling.
You need the one who wants you. It's easy as that. You want who wants you.
Here, I really want to
Don't
know.
try to-
I really want to know his
Yeah.
opinion on this because he travels all around the world. He deals with all different types of cultures of women and stuff. What do you like? This is the first time I ever even talked about this on the show, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what's your opinion on it?
Uh,
As a guy, I'm not even a black guy, so I really don't have a lot of skin in the game.
He did say his
was that a
preference.
pun? Was that a pun?
That was definitely
your
a
fault.
fault.
we gonna open up the.
You ain't got enough milk.
Hold on, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 biracial. Y'all really wanna go there?
Come
And
on.
remember,
She
you
still got
said
a
your
little black in
preference
her.
was
All
Mixed chicks.
mixed chicks.
So you already
just
know.
gonna tell you, as a man that's been trapped, don't slap me or don't touch me and none of that shit. I'm just telling you what the facts are.
Oh my God. What is it?
You
You
already
know you finna piss everybody off. You gotta say all that.
I know I
Hey,
am.
bro.
Because I'm not a passport fucking bro. I've been traveling since 2000. I was about to say 2000. Sergio.
It's a long ass time.
I don't wanna
Let's
be that guy.
But you're about to. So come on.
Since I was summoned.
Come on, man.
No, I want
Spit it
all
out,
sides of this.
please.
You making
I
it
don't
worse,
wanna
prolonging
Just
it.
tell us what's up.
I know he's building suspense.
No,
Shit,
I'm
I
not
can-
building submit.
'Cause I don't
I'm just
know.
trying to like.
Make sure you say the right
just say-
thing.
No.
Ain't no right thing. Ain't no right thing. Keep it
No.
true.
The wrong answer is already there, but I
Oh
just
my
don't want to
God.
be in the face of it, and I
Shit, I'll say
Well,
it. I
it's
don't give a
too
fuck.
late. You done already went there. Go ahead.
I'll say it.
Go ahead and say it.
Who
then.
All right, I'll
traveled
say it.
across
Go ahead
the
and say it.
world
Go ahead and
from
say it.
2000 to 2023. Black women be the worst, bro.
Why is the
No,
question?
y'all, let him say why.
So-
Let him
Why
say
is the
why.
question?
Let him say why.
Hey, if you don't want, if you
Y'all,
don't want to
I'm
say
gonna
it
say
after,
this:
y'all
black
say
women
it.
don't
no,
take.
no,
Listen,
I
listen,
wanna
listen,
hear
listen,
your
listen,
why.
listen.
The worst.
Don't
Why?
Why?
Don't
Because
take.
we're aggressive. Because we don't want to
Here.
submit.
No, don't stereotype
Here, hold on,
yourself.
hold on, hold on,
Don't
Johnny.
stereotype
No,
yourself.
I put the
Here,
quotation.
pause.
Sergio did it.
Hey,
One
cut the mics, cut the mics.
Sergio did it. I wasn't gonna.
Nah, here.
Go ahead and
We'll
spit
tell
it
them
out.
why. Or Donnie,
It's
tell
fucking
them
true,
why.
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
like,
black women are least sought after because y'all grew up a lot of times grew up at fatherless homes. You don't know how to really search for a real man. For one, you're not
Ouch.
submissive, not
Ouch.
feminine, not fit.
Whoa.
you Sergio for the save. I don't want to say it.
So,
Not food.
yeah, not fit. Honestly,
I'm never
honestly,
gonna, dude, I don't want to get
So,
canceled. I'll
so
get
let me
removed off
say
the internet
something.
if I
Let me
said all
say
this.
something. Let me say something. So pretty much what
I
I
can
just
can
got,
respect.
what I
can
just got out
respect.
of what you just said is pretty much all y'all niggas want is a woman to just shut the fuck up, sit there, look cute, cook, clean, and just be a cute face.
No.
And that's the problem. Y'all not getting that out of all black women.
Actually, let me
no,
pause real quick.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Okay, so boom. So I could date a black chick, right? So it's gonna take my charisma, game, and influence to get her to act right.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I go to Colombia or some shit, she's acting right already,
Because
and we
they
build it
excited
off.
behind you.
But see, we ain't got to get into the other parts of it. We just flat forward. If I go out to the club and I made a and I or I, let me never say the club. If I go out to Starbucks, right, and I meet a black beautiful woman, let's say it's you, right? So I meet a black you beautiful woman, you got nice hair, all shit, right? So boom, I meet you, we talk, right? So this is just the narrative. So just so y'all know what y'all can competing with. Okay. So let's say, okay, you say, Afi, I like you, you are a go getter, all this fucking shit, boom, boom, boom. I want to have you over for dinner. So you have me over for dinner. So you will say, yeah, you better be lucky that I must like you because I will never normally do this. When I mess with a Spanish chick, she don't fucking give me the speech first.
Well, you should be
that's
grateful. Just be happy. Smile.
Y'all, listen. Let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. As black women, I'm not bothered by it. Because let me say something. It's going to take a real man to handle me. Anyway.
Okay.
So, I'm not
I get
bothered
that,
by it. But
the black man don't want all of that.
But
like,
listen,
Tesla, though.
but you can't. But it don't matter. But listen, let me say something. A Hispanic lady can pop up out of mouth, cuss you out or whatever. Oh, she feisty.
That's sick.
Right,
But
that's
the moment a black woman do the same thing, she ghetto.
So
Yeah.
let me.
No.
She
Hello.
ghetto.
It's all wrong.
Did she
You
just
kinda-
cuss you
No,
it's
that's
all
smooth,
wrong.
bad.
clean
Hold
down,
on, one mic,
slap
guys.
you in your face?
Burnt down the
One
car.
mic. One mic.
Here,
No,
one mic.
I can meet
Make that make
I can meet a woman who's not black, and she can do all the shit that I want without her asking her. I can meet a woman that's black to do the same shit, but she has to highlight that I must be significant if that's why she's doing it. Rather, if I meet a Filipino woman, I'm daddy to her off the rip.
Yep.
I'm not daddy to
Because
her.
that's their culture.
But
But you can't argue with. I'm giving you facts. You're trying to make a debate out of it. No, I'm just giving you the facts.
I'm majoring in psychology. What I'm saying is
from a man.
cultural matters.
Yeah, so culture
Let
matters
them
a little
say
bit,
it,
but
regardless of race.
Right.
Thank you.
Latinos, Latins, or whatever saying poppy, that's their culture.
so hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Our culture, we're calling you
Baby,
honey,
baby,
sweetie.
baby,
you get what I'm saying?
No, baby, you're right. But what I'm saying is you are 100% correct, but you're not helping the argument of black women wondering why black men date outside the race.
Here.
So you're right, but you're not helping the argument. If I go over to the Philippines and a woman, and she's gonna I'm daddy after I fuck, not after I done been masculine and I done checked her 5 or 6. It doesn't take all of that.
she does it right off the bat.
I'm just the man. I am just gentle toes. That's
I'm
it.
gonna say this. I
don't have to have
talked to a
swag and all of that
Hispanic
shit for that.
I have Hispanic friends. I talked to a Hispanic woman and she said, you know what? She said, I understand what black women are saying about black men on how they treat y'all.
Real quick,
because she said she had
women
that
abroad are
experience.
different than the original one. So a Hispanic woman who I meet in Oakland, where I'm from, is different when I fucking go over there. I just came from Mexico. Yeah. It's a different vibe.
Here, hold on. The biggest thing that it all goes back to is masculine energy. Black women have very high masculine energy because of what Donnie just said. Because a lot of them were raised in single parent households, usually by mothers. Okay, so that mother is gonna
Who's
have
to
a lot
blame?
of look.
The black man.
If
Powers
we-
that
No,
be,
no,
just like
it's
surgery.
not the black
Hey,
man.
hold
It's
on,
not
hold
the
on,
black
hold on.
man.
It's the powers that be. It's the 1%. It's always been the 1%. We always love to point fingers at races. Y'all realize how much they fucking love when we're going white versus black, fucking men versus woman, fucking Christians versus Islam. They fucking love it.
They
They
do.
love it because we're so distracted we don't remember who the real problem is, which is the 1%.
It's the system. Yeah, it's the system that was put in place.
But the masculinity, like there's a lot of a perfect example. The woman that just said that shit, like she just got proposed to. She's a black woman. She whenever she came on the show, we watched her first episode. She was masculine as fuck. She was arguing with me every fucking thing. You watched that second episode with her on. This girl was so in her femininity. She was a completely different woman, not even close to the masculine person that she was the first time she came on. You have to train, black women have to train themselves out of the masculinity that is trauma based.
But why? Ask yourself why.
I'll tell you why. Because it's not you. Here's the crazy thing today. Women think that they're the prize. They think that they are the thing that has control over everything just because y'all have control over sex. You don't control relationships. You control who comes into your pussy, but you do not control who. Hold on. You do not control. Hold on. You do not control who has a relationship, and you don't control who puts the ring on. Okay, so because of that, black men have the leverage. The real men that y'all really want, they have the leverage. Y'all have to do what they want. He doesn't have to listen to the masculine woman. He's in charge. He's the ruler. You have to listen to him. You need to become feminine.
I agree with that, but what I'm saying
you're walking
is at
into
the
his
end
frame.
of the day, you asking me for my hand in marriage. So I followed your law. I listened to you. I submitted to you. As a woman,
You're talking to the mic, please.
As a woman, at the end of the day, a woman has to say yes to you.
Hold on.
And
this
if
is
a woman,
all
if
fucked
you're
up.
not,
Hold on.
no, I'm saying as a woman, let me say the man that I'm with, if I wasn't with how he was leading, how he likes to be the head of the house, making decisions, if I wasn't with that, we wouldn't even be here. But especially when he get down on his knees, he asked me, will I marry him? But in some words, are you willing to go by my rules and laws? It's either yes or no. A woman has an opportunity. I'm saying a woman has an opportunity to say yes or no. If you don't want to follow that man, you're not going to say yes.
Here's the deal, Pickle. You're always going to say yes to the guy that you fucking want. There's no choice. The only guys that y'all say no to are the fucking simp beta fucking cuck nerds that fucking try to marry y'all because they're such losers that they can't get anything.
That's a woman who don't know herself.
But what I'm saying, the guy that you really want, the guy that y'all really fucking
so you really
want.
think we're saying yes to
Hold
anything
on 1 second. The guy that y'all really want, he has the leverage. He controls the hold on. Stop talking for 2 seconds. The guy that y'all want has the leverage. He controls the relationship. He can keep you on rotation as just a fuck girl, or he can fucking put you into the relationship category. Guys control that. Guys do. So you don't need to fucking be telling the guy he needs to accept your masculinity. You need to change your fucking self
not what I
to be
said.
Originally, that's what you originally
No, that's
said.
not what I said. What
That's
I said
the original
was
thing
me
that you
being
said.
submissive. She knows my nature of my relationship. I said me being submissive. I came into his frame. I didn't argue how things was gonna go around the house because I wanted him to take control. I wanted him. I didn't do none of that. At the end of the day, when he do ask me for my marriage, he asking me, are you willing to submit to me? Is this what you want? As a woman, it's yes or no.
You're going on tangents. Like we're talking about masculinity, and I'm telling you, black women need to be less masculine, and it's because of trauma. Hold on, let me finish. Let me talk. No, hold on. It really pisses me off every time I'm talking, and you want to cut me off. That is fucked up. Let me finish. Black women are masculine for many reasons. It's a fact. The environment pushed y'all into it because of Jim Crow, because of slavery, because of so much shit. Y'all are more masculine, period. It is a fact. It is a fact. Now, if you want a black man to love you, I'm telling y'all straight up, you need to be less masculine. You need to be super feminine. That's all I'm saying. If you disagree or you agree, whatever. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's all, but that's the bottom line, though.
I think it's a misunderstanding. What I'm saying, I do agree with you. I do agree with you.
I'm just trying to put the bottom, but I don't want you saying a bunch of nuanced bullshit, confusing these girls, thinking a bunch of bullshit, when the fact is easy. Be more feminine.
Yeah,
Stop being masculine. It's very simple.
I say I submit to my wife. What I'm saying is, we don't receive the same mercy that everyone else do.
So
we don't receive that, but we show our black man mercy, but we don't get the same.
This is what we
don't get that.
Check this out, baby. So what you're doing and you're subconsciously doing it, you're making an excuse for bad behavior.
Exactly.
And you're
Thank
showing this
you.
masculine
As a
behavior right now.
man.
Every
Can I
time
get
This is
some
you're
what
women
this
opinions
is.
too?
Let me just tell you, because I'm an older cat. I've slept with a lot of women, right? So if I deal with a black chick, right? Okay, she want to call me daddy and her king. I done probably fucked her brains out 5 or 6 times, made her come, took her on 5 or 6 fucking dates and shit, rubbed her feet, encouraged her and shit like that. If I go to fucking Thailand and meet a chick, I'm daddy already.
Yeah.
So you want?
So that's gonna. So you're out. You see,
You're out.
So
And-
you
and
don't.
guess what?
So
And guess
the
what?
steps.
He
so
has
the
leverage.
steps.
He's the
so the
prize.
steps that I gotta
understand
say,
because of the
I'm already
culture. I
getting off the rip.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I understand everything that y'all are saying. I understand it.
Y'all wanna be
If
single
we
or
have
not?
the
That's
luxury,
issue.
if we had the luxury to do that, y'all, I promise you, we'll take it. I promise. We was talking after I told you, in this outside world, I have to hustle harder. I have to prove myself, over certify myself. But when I get home, I want to take off my shoes. I want to be carried. I want to cook. I want to clean. I want to get you ready for, like, I want to do that.
I think what she trying to get at is like, we know we gotta be a little bit more feminine,
We
but
understand
like
it.
most of the time we want to be more feminine, but like you said, it's because of what we didn't, trauma, like what we dealt with. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, the one parent house home, it causes us to be more masculine, but we are not getting, what she's trying to say is, we're not getting men that makes us want to be a little bit more
Whose fault is that? If y'all are choosing those type of guys,
Right.
that's y'all's fault for choosing those type of guys. You need to stop playing victim and realize that there are good guys out there.
Definitely.
But you have to use super good discernment, which once again, there's not enough men to help you discern. There's not enough men to sit there and tell when the guy's lying to you.
Can I ask you a question? Can we be more open to black women wanting it instead of just saying we don't want that? We want it. It's just shit. We don't know. A lot of black women don't know a good man when it's in front of them because
the bad niggas,
the bad that's been
Mhm.
surrounded. So let's just change what we're saying. It's not the fact that we don't want it. We want it. We just don't know how. But once again, this is why I say it's nothing personal. But as a black culture and as a household, we have to start healing from within. And we're not healing within our home because there's no home. There's no home. It took for me to have a wholesome man.
It takes stuff like this though. It takes shows where we
It
come and
do.
talk about these type of things because y'all don't have a brother, or uncle,
We
or father
don't.
to help you.
Shit,
So
a
that's
lot of
why
women in my
I do
damn
this.
family.
And shout out once again to Maya getting fucking married. Like, I'm so proud of that girl because when she originally came on, y'all would never fucking think that this girl would begin proposed to 4 months later. You would never see it. People can change real quick, and that's why I don't have no fucking worries saying this to y'all, yelling it to y'all or anything. Because some people fucking get it, and even if it's only 1% of the girls that come on my show that get this shit, I don't fucking care. That's a great number over 10 years. I'm gonna change a lot of people.
Let's have to close this out real quick before we
just
go to the
Sergio,
show.
just real quick, and because I understand what you're saying. You're preaching the facts, but the facts are not getting results. Is what I'm telling you. You're in the situation, so you can really push that shit really fucking high.
I'm probably speaking
because
from
you
my
already
situation.
because you already
am.
got the man that you want, so you can But what I'm saying is as a black man dating black women,
I understand.
You got a black man got to show me he a leader. Like, see, but we ain't got when we fuck with the white chicks, we ain't got to do all that fucking shit. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that proving and shit. That's the point.
Path of least resistance.
So what's the result you want? You want a ring or not?
I don't want to do no work.
Of course.
Here, ladies, we're gonna go ahead and get to the last part. We always like to ask a question of, did y'all learn anything, or is there a super chat for me to read real quick first?
You just got this one.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, you very missed it. Yeah, like the video for Sergio's hair loss. Yes, guys, it's fucking going back very bad today. I need help. Thank you so much,
Not
bro.
too much on him.
Guys, so yeah, this last part, I just want to know, was there anything that was learned today? Was there a certain stat or a certain fact or anything that you're going to walk away with tonight and it's actually going to affect your life or like help you in any shape or way? Just so I know next time to bring that up with new sets of women so they can get better, and do better at dating. We'll start over here with you.
She married. She already got her.
Yeah. Since you're married, there's not a lot that, yeah.
She can learn.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something to learn. I think I'm a very soft-spoken person, so I think when it comes to like the femininity and masculine thing, the only thing I would say to like other women who are like striving for healthy relationships is just like with the feminine part is like you shouldn't have to change who you are as a person to like, I feel like basically what I'm trying to say really quickly is saying like femininity, you should be like you don't have to be masculine to throw away the dudes that you don't want. I feel like you can easily just be a soft-spoken person and still be like, or like a feminine person and be like, hey, this dude is not for me, and not be like, oh, rah, rah, rah about it, you know?
That's a good way to put it.
I think that's the only thing. I think that's what he's talking about when he's talking about meeting like girls from other races. Like they don't automatically come off like, oh, you got to prove yourself. Like no, like
I'm sure those girls still ghost guys, but they just do it a whole different, nice, soft, feminine way.
In a softer way. So I think that was his point on that. So that's pretty much all I could say.
Okay. Did you learn anything?
I did learn things, and I do think it's very good to focus on the topic of interracial dating, because in the world we're making different babies, and I feel like, and I know that I'm probably like one of the two that has this opinion, but I just feel like with so many men and women having different opinions, it's good to, just love on humans.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm really about it. I gotta ask just really quick though. Would you come back on the show?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah! Thank you. Would you ever like to come back?
I would.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. And did you learn anything? And would you like to come back?
I would say that you kind of emphasize the whole not being so masculine up front thing, because I've actually had this conversation with the man that I'm talking to now. I was very nonchalant at first, and he kind of brought it up, like, why you act, like, why you be like that? And then I kind of softened up, and it's fine now. But like having somebody else also bring it up, especially for like black women, I don't know, maybe just
it reassures.
Tone it down.
Yeah,
that's good.
Just kind of makes me.
Yeah. Would you come back?
Yes, if y'all let me talk.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, sometimes the panels are way less people, and it's way easier to talk a lot more. What about you? What do you think?
I would say that you guys just brought more clarity on the femininity topic, being that I kind of lately been looking at myself like I am very masculine. I come off masculine, and I am trying to work on being more feminine, and I'm really just trying to kind of figure out how to tap into that. How do I tap into that? But I appreciated the conversation.
Yeah, no. And would you come back?
Hey, baby.
I would, but I want to talk about more than just relationships.
Yeah.
So there. Well, it's always gonna be about dating, but
you already there because you accepting it. Because the most problems with women is they're in denial about it.
He's so
making
right.
Excuses about it. So the fact that you're saying, hey, I need to change this. You're already like 52%, so you need to work on the 40%.
Like accountability.
See, the other women, they're like 43, and they don't have that accountability. They're never gonna get to 50 and up.
Yep.
So salute to you. Real talk.
It's one of the
sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm real talk.
Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest things that we hype up is whenever people are accountable, because I would say that's the number one reason why relationships aren't working is because we're not being accountable about where our own flaws are. I push relationships really hard because I think when you're single, there's not always somebody there to hold you accountable. But I love relationships because there's somebody there to make sure, did you do this today? Did you do this like you're supposed to? Are you reaching your goals in this? I like being held accountable all the time. So I like relationships.
Just look at this as a man, because we talking about female. As a man, I have failed relationships. Why? Because I like traveling, fucking with different women, but doing different fucking shit. I get bored after one or two. I like having rotations, but I know that and I accept that, and that's the difference. I ain't like, I don't know what's going on. I just got bad fucking luck. I'm just goddamn no. I know what the fuck it is.
Take accountability. Yeah. What about you? What did you learn for the show, and then would you come back?
Pretty much the same thing they said. I've already been realizing that within myself, me personally, that I'm a little dominant. I've heard since I was younger that I scare niggas away. Niggas are scared to talk to me because I'm so like, but I think just hearing other men actually say like, nah, y'all need to tone it down a little bit more. It makes me like, be like, okay, like I have been toning it down, but it makes me like, okay, I guess I can.
Maybe another.
Not all the time though. Like I'm still gonna have that in me, but just time and place.
Yeah. What about you? Oh, would you come back?
Oh yeah, I'll come back for sure.
I definitely would come back. But I would say like what I learned overall, because I feel like naturally I'm a very submissive person. I don't like make a person like feel like they have to lead. I feed off of energy really, really. So that's really what it is. So I just feel like sometimes I have to be careful because I'm like that. I have to be careful who I give that to more so. So just like you said earlier, like
discernment.
Yeah.
And hey, do not be scared to text me the guy's messages. the Instagram stuff, like send me anything and I will help you out. Like
I got you, 'cause
if you're
I'm-
trying to discern with a guy, because a lot
Thank
of y'all
you.
do
Thank
not have the
you.
skills to tell if a guy's a fuckboy or not.
I never
Yeah, I ain't
know.
gonna lie. I
I'm
need
like
your
It
never
number.
take
know.
real ones
I-
like y'all
just
to
add me on,
tell
just
us
add me
like
on
that.
Instagram.
I got you.
I do this for a lot of girls right now, and it's been helping a lot of them a lot. So if you have a discernment issue, please, ladies, do not feel bad for doing it. I will help y'all for free.
Every woman in here, I want to add, every woman in here, blah 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 blah. You have to get the game from guys who don't
Wanna fuck
want
you.
to fuck you.
Mhm.
See, y'all be listening to the guys,
And
then
they basically want
and
to
then you be
fuck.
like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
you be like,
or
they wanna
boys.
fuck.
So they fucking up your
I
shit.
call them
They
wisdom
lie
You want to
dick.
to
fuck.
you.
So
I
of
call
course
them
you gonna
wisdom
say-
dick. That's
like,
what they
you
are.
gotta deal with the dudes who don't want to
I
fuck
got a
you,
couple
who
friends
say,
like
hey
that.
sis,
Absolutely.
but really mean you
Hey,
Sis, like
Mm.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
You know what
most
I'm
guys will. I'm telling you all this as a guy that has nothing but friends that are girls. I literally have nothing but best friends that are women and everything. Most guys are just in the friend zone. They're beta orbiters. They want to fuck as soon as the time comes, if it ever
The
comes.
opportunity.
And yes, they're just sitting around for the opportunity. So don't sit there and I would say 1 or 2% of guys will be real fucking friends to you. It's very rare. Yeah, you go ahead though. What did you learn, if anything, and then would you come back?
I'm gonna say this for the women that is on this panel, whether you black or mixed. I love seeing the new generation. This conversation helped show that as black women, we're going to revolve and change. And starting at the age that we are at, that's what it takes to over time just to change every one aspect about us. So I love that. I love seeing it, and we just need to keep going and feed it to our kids and to our kids' kids, to where the stats is not saying that we are the worst ones or whatever the case may be. But I just want everyone to be open, like, y'all, we want it. Like,
Okay.
but we're learning. Like, so just be patient with us. Like, we're learning. And that's all I want to say.
When you come
No,
back.
not good.
I
Come back.
yes, I definitely.
Here,
come
this is
back.
a quick example, and I'm gonna use 2 black women. Since we ain't gonna go there with it, we gonna use 2 black women, right? So I fucked with a black woman
You ain't have to do that.
I got to, because you don't even know what I'm about to say. I'm about to tell you. I fucked with a black woman for 5 years, right? So she was somewhat submissive, but not accountable. I fuck with this other black woman who is submissive and accountable. It took her 1 year to get this 5 years. So do you understand what that means to a man? Y'all gotta stop listening to other females that are single telling y'all how
Misery
the
loves
fuck y'all
company,
should
guys.
do this shit.
Definitely.
Because misery loves company. You gotta listen to a man who want to fuck you. So that's what I'm saying. I'm fucking with this one for 5 years, submissive and everything. But this one who's submissive and accountable, that 1 year trumps her.
Yep. That 5 years don't mean shit.
But y'all thinking, oh, I got more ass, I got better hair. Fuck all of that shit. Because guys who know women and understand women, so that's what I'm saying. Do you want a guy who is experienced or not experienced? So you can get a simp guy who fuck like 5 or 6 chicks in his whole goddamn life and shit, and don't really understand how to fuck with your emotions and how to motivate you and how to make you do shit.
Accurate.
But you're gonna have this other guy who has more experience. Which one you want? So I'm saying you can have a guy with less experience, and he gonna give you less pushback. But at the end of the day, in the long journey, he ain't got the shit that the other wisdom cat got for you. So that's the thing. So that's what you want to realize. You want to, you want to accept advice from people who are successful, and even like I said, like people who don't want to sleep with you, because like that friend zone shit, like he said, like a lot of these guys, and they'll be like, oh yeah, he ain't like. I remember I did a show, right? I'm gonna just say this real fast. I did a show, and I got a girl who's recurring on my channel, so I'm gonna just call her PB. And so I've been fucking with her. Was fucking with her since I was a teenager up until that time, right? So she was cool with a pastor guy, and the pastor guy went to school with us, high school. So she was telling me, "Oh, he got a wife. He's so this and that." And then, and I can even send you the show. I'll send you the shit. And so I told her, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. All that God shit that you say, you got a fat ass. He will fuck, married or not. So this is a live YouTube podcast. Like, this is receipts. This is not like my thoughts. And so first we did a show, and she called him up, and we were in the show,
Oh my god!
like on YouTube, and then she called him up on live. And so he was just like, hey, I told her what to say. I told her this. I said, yeah, tell him you had a dream about him so he could ask more about it. So that she's telling him, and he's like, man, stop playing, whatever.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
dude.
And then it keeps on going on. He like, you serious? Hey, hang up and call me right back. So this is the married fucking evangelist guy you see in the church and
That's
shit.
so holy than thou.
Yeah, a whole different vibe. So you know what I'm saying? And I told her, like, dude, dudes want to fuck you. I'm cool with. I got female friends, but I fucked them all. All my sisters and shit. Oh, that's my sis. I fucked all of those bitches back in the day.
Oh, so you one of them?
No, it's not
one of
that,
them.
but it's reality.
No,
Like,
I'm 42. I've been fucking since 1995.
No.
So
I'm talking about how you got.
Hey,
the
we gotta
sisters that
close
you
out
fucked.
this show. We've been here for a hot ass minute, and I'm hot as fuck
It is
back
hot
here, bro.
too.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
close
dying.
this shit up.
No, but yeah,
God
thank
damn.
you so much, ladies. And just so y'all know, if y'all ever want to come back, the reason why I want y'all to come back is I only got to talk about probably 20 to 30% of the stats and the shit that I really like to talk about. There's a way wider range of shit that we need to debate, and we didn't even get to all of it. Thank you so much for coming again, bro. Go ahead and shout out your channel really so people can find you, though.
Oh, good. Y'all make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's International AFI Kingdom, AFI Kingdom. Subscribe to me on Amazon, AFI Kingdom. I got 37 books on there. You can fuck with those. And if you need coaching, at the website, dominanceMindset.org.
Got you, bro. Thank you so much for coming, man. This was a really fucking fire-ass panel. I wish your brother could have been on here. But no, thank y'all ladies so much for coming. This was one of our most beautiful, awesome panels, honestly.
Speak for yourself,
for
God
having
damn, bro.
us.
Hey, man. You know I gotta talk them up every time. Black don't crack, ladies. But yeah, thank y'all so much for
Period. Unless you
coming.
do.
We will see y'all on Monday, guys. So yeah, peace out. Later.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker.